everyone, and welcome to Court of Corvids. I don't know why everyone is giving me this sour face right now.
Because you're all waving and they can't even see us.
No, I know. That's why, I mean, it's not like it's different. I've been doing this the last few weeks, but okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Court of Corvids. My name is Jake. I am the GM of the show. We are about to... See, I'm taking as long as possible because how offended everyone is that it came to a big shot of me versus them. So let's meet all of the players. How's that? Hi! Since Krug's mouth's already open, why don't you start with him?
I'm joking. Hi, I'm Krug, playing Krug Claudel the Human Monk, level 2. Both of us, he, him.
I'm Molly McIsaac. This is Mochi. She's hanging out for the day. I play Moss the Magnificent, the sorcerer, and I am she, her, as is Moss.
Hello, I am Jonas Newhouse, they, them. This is Markle, she is my dog. And I play Robin Way, the chameleon gnome storm druid, she, her.
Hi, I'm William, they, them, and I'm playing Remi Ashwillow, the goblin fighter. Also they, them.
Notice that none of us got our little close-ups while we were doing our little introduction.
You got so offended that I got one. I didn't want to give you one.
Yo, you're so offended that I got one, that none of you get one.
That's how that works.
Because you're so offended by close-ups, apparently.
My name is Jake. I am the GM, and I will be playing all things. I am he, him, but I will be playing everything, so be prepared for that to change. Where we left off last week is all of you had managed to get yourselves deep down into a darkened cave that is being ran by a short little fat dwarf. And while that dwarf is running it, it's all of these disgusting little creatures, the Zolgath, that live and run.
I don't think they're disgusting.
I kind of think they're cute.
I like them.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You two need to stop. You're gonna make it difficult for us to just kill them. We were told explicitly they were evil. They are gross looking.
Yeah, they can be evil and a little cute.
One of them doesn't want to give the rest of them a name so that it can be the only one with a name.
Yeah, and that one is also wearing flesh.
Yes.
The flesh of a person.
And
We've all been there.
All right.
Here's the problem. We're able to talk to them in some capacity. I mean, at least Moss is, and that makes them cute.
So happy that I don't share that emotion.
I even very specifically asked if we should kill Pebble or let Pebble live.
Pebble's friend. Pebble's a nice friend.
Pebble's wearing skin.
No, Pebble and Herring
Well, to
can
be
be
fair,
my friends who help me
Sometimes
with
we
everything.
wear skin.
Not
leather?
indentured servants.
My character is also wearing skin.
I think there's a... anyways.
You were doing the
talking about like the morality.
And you were doing great. Go back to the close-up.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go fill up my water.
So, as you all were down there, you were dealing with this bulbous, bald dwarf that is running
Bulbous.
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 I feel like that's a good description.
I agree.
And while you're down there, you had all kind of basically gotten to an agreement that basically the only way to overthrow this person is to kill them. And that is in some sort of a form of combat. Originally, Moss was going to be the person that does that, but it looks like Remi is going to be stepping in to become the leader of the Zolgath if they are able to win this combat.
I believe. Use your bastard sword.
But before we got there, you all had a lovely dinner together.
Well,
Didn't we?
I didn't
We
eat
had
any
a
food.
dinner.
I want to remind everybody, I didn't eat any food, nor did I drink any drink.
I did, didn't I? I did.
Yeah, you did. But you did get some brain powder.
I did. That I also have yet to consume.
Yes.
Throwing that out there.
Cool.
Yeah, you were like so worried about the food, and then you were like, but I'll totally take this mysterious powder supplement.
Krug, the character, wants to see what it is. Krug, the individual playing the game, knows what it is and is sad that he fell for it.
So, where we left off last time is actually Robin was actually following our bulbous friend.
And I had just gotten into his room and the door closed, if I remember right. And I think some soft organ music started playing, and I looked around, and the aspect ratio changed, so I know something's about to go down.
It was crazy because Transylvania music started playing.
Oh,
and, yeah.
Are you like human form or? I mean,
I am in no form right now, and I'm just being sneaky.
Okay, cool.
So I'm basically whatever color the walls here are. I assume like a gray rock, but I don't know if you. Yeah. So and just like going along the walls. And
I believe you had a pretty decent stealth.
It was like 20-something. Yeah.
It's like 46.
It was like 31.
So,
Did I roll 31? No. With guidance.
This is 123.
You enter this room, and this room is also nicely carved rock and stone. Very familiar to what was in the previous room in the dining area. He goes in, and there's a large mirror, and that is the only sort of object that isn't like clearly made out of stone. Like this item very, very much looks out of place in this room. And he goes into his room. He gets his little butt up onto his bed, and he,
stone bed.
It's a stone bed. I mean,
soft stone.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is like it looks like a bed, but it's very much like themed. Like it's got the same matching kind of styled colors, but the mirror itself is like a gold, like adorned. It looks it's so out of place that you're not even having to make a perception check to go be like you walk into the room and you're like,
yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. This
dude's clearly doing a thing, and that's not it.
Yeah. So he gets into the room. He changes his clothes, gets into bed.
Cover my eyes for that part.
What would you like to do?
I want to. He looks like he's getting ready for bed, like to straight up go to sleep. So long term, I will let you know. I want to wait for him to go to sleep before I start really like snooping around into stuff. So I think right now it's just like.
Sorry, I have a question. If you turn into a bug and you crawl into the mouth and you go down the esophagus and then turn into a robin form, do you get crushed or do you burst out of a
You
person's
burst out.
mouth?
It's a fetish on DeviantArt. It's called Vor.
Nope.
No, this is real.
Let's not. Nope.
Hold on. I'm
Nope.
sure this is covered in the core rulebook by Paizo.
I believe you actually take damage.
I'm sure.
Because the issue is that you can't actually remove out of your form.
Yeah.
Because the space is too small for you. So you actually take.
I'm sure they designed it in a way where you can't just.
You can't
do
one-shot people by being in their tummy.
Or you can't just.
You
I
can't
mean,
Ant-Man.
You can't Ant-Man shrink into Thanos' butthole. And
Maybe
get
that
sick.
level. Let me ask you this, Jake. Just in theory, if there is a level where there's no druid feat that I want to take, could we homebrew a druid feat? Ant-Man.
Climb in the butthole.
If you can't tell, I have zero control over this table.
Okay.
You know what?
I just asked
never
a
will.
question.
And I'm okay with
all
it.
I did was
So
ask
what I would
a
like to
simple
do
question.
is from my sneaky dark corner, I just want to look. I want to see if I can figure out what's up with the mirror. Maybe pick about like magical properties or like if I've heard any like stories. I guess I need to pick a type of lore, but
what piece
a
of
crafting
information?
check. I want to do a crafting check to see if I can learn anything about this mirror.
Okay.
Is that appropriate?
Sure. So actually, first roll me another stealth to move around the room.
Okay, cool.
Even though he's asleep, there's still an
do I even want to move? Because I was thinking just use my eyes, but I need to get a little closer to it. Cool.
If you're using a crafting check, you need to look at basically how the joints are
the
put
handiwork.
together.
Okay, cool. Stealth. Ooh, nat 20. 26.
baby.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay, roll that crafting check.
Great. That's
the hero point. Just throw that
9.
out there.
Within the first
Right
10
now?
minutes.
I'm just saying it exists.
I always
I'm gonna
forget to
take
use
the 9,
mine,
yeah.
so you should just use it.
So 9 on your
wait,
crafting check.
there might be combat today though.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably roll more. But
Might.
9, yeah.
Okay, so you get up there and you start moving around, and you're doing this all very, very stealthy. You're checking out the joints. You're looking at this. You can tell that this is the only thing you know is that it's not gnomish and it's not dwarven.
Okay.
I mean, the other piece of information is you also know it's not natural. Like it's not like a druidic means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Do I get any hint of if there might be magical properties to this with a crafting
Not
check?
with a 9.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, cool. Then I think what I'm gonna do. I imagine this mirror is at a corner, up against the wall at least.
It's actually on his desk. It's actually it's not a full length mirror. It's like a 3/4 mirror that's actually on a hinge that's sitting on his desk. So he has to physically sit down to be able to look at himself.
It's like a vanity.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, well, I was gonna say I'm gonna like just hide behind it till he goes to sleep, but I'm gonna like whatever spot I found, like I guess just under his desk, kind of at the corner of it. I'm gonna wait until he falls asleep and then snoop around some more.
So he is asleep.
Oh, he is asleep.
Yeah. You
Okay.
specifically said that before you started going
Sure.
around.
Oh
you
yeah. No,
wanted
I
to-
was. Yeah, I was.
Yeah. So he is asleep.
Cool.
This is your first
then,
actions.
Then yeah. I would like to look through his desk,
Okay.
sneaky like. So is that another stealth?
So it's
or
gonna
is
be
it roll perception?
it's gonna be a thievery.
Thievery, you say. I'm just gonna, Robin. I'm just gonna put a hand on the forehead and say, "All right, Robin, you can do this." And give myself guidance. Okay, that's not great, but okay, 15.
15.
I rolled a 4 on the guidance die.
So you go to the drawer, and at first it feels a little stuck, and you know that if you don't do it correctly, it's gonna make a loud like a noise.
Yeah.
So you're able to kind of slowly pull it out, just enough that you're able to go into it, and it just looks like a random assortment of crap. And tons of paper. None of it looks organized whatsoever. Like absolutely nothing is organized in this desk. There's a lot of powder all over the place as well.
Okay. And I saw the like powder at dinner,
Yes.
right? So is it that? Does
Yeah,
it seem to be?
you would kind of assume it is.
Okay. It's just like the one drawer in his desk and stuff here. I want to, I think, like look through this stuff a little bit, see if I can. Is there a thing that I was looking for in here, or am I just trying to like learn things about him? I don't remember why it was important that I get to his room. Do y'all remember?
From my understanding, you were just trying to. You're trying to make yourself unknown to him that you even exist.
Yeah.
The second, from my understanding, is that it was more of trying to figure out who this person is because you still don't have his name.
That's right. Does anything
like-
in this desk have his name on it?
Oh, you found his ID.
Well, like paper that he signed. Or
I mean, the
something.
thing is that there, even if you saw a name on any of this, you wouldn't know if it was his or someone else's or
Sure.
you know what I mean, like, or you haven't even seen what languages
Sure.
it's in.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find where he keeps his clothes and check the tags on his underpants for his name that his mom wrote.
Sure.
Or just look through his like closet, basically, where his clothes are. What is that? Another thievery, probably, to be slight about this.
No, that's going to be just a normal stealth.
Cool. Then that is 16.
It looks like these are pants that get worn every single day until they wear out and they're done for. Like there's nothing.
Sure.
Yeah, they're just
Okay.
they're pants.
Does he have a lot of stuff in his room in general?
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
none of it's organized. None of it's clean.
Just kind of all over. Let me do this then, because I don't want to just like keep stopping every corner. I'm gonna do a perception check and see if I can like identify something that looks like it's of value or might be like a journal or something that can give me some information about this guy. Just as I'm like kind of scanning and looking through this clutter.
Okay.
Nice. That's a 27.
The only thing that you keep going back and back and back to is that mirror.
Okay. Then I'm going to walk up to the mirror and look myself in the eyes and just like watch for a while. Do some like movements and make sure the mirror is following me adequately. Make sure it's a normal mirror.
Sure.
I'm testing the mirror.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like you put your finger up, you see if there's like a little inch. I got you.
And if there is something magical about it, I'm see if I can find that. Because I couldn't, just
Are
by
you
my knowledge, I
touching
couldn't.
it?
I will touch the mirror very carefully and be ready to dip if something I don't like happens.
All right,
But,
so you
yeah.
reach out, you touch the mirror, you're moving your hands about, and nothing seems to do anything. It looks like a normal mirror.
Okay. Then I think... Can any of the other players think of anything I should do other than get out of here?
Can you Arcana check the mirror?
Oh yeah, I can Arcana check it. I'm not great at it, but that's probably a good idea. I don't have detect magic as the only thing.
I think that you
but-
should just kill the dude. before
I
the
thought
duel.
about if I had Goblin Pox prepared, I would love to give him Goblin Pox right now. Because would he fail a Fortitude save since he's
Is there anything you can
unconscious?
do to
No.
like
Okay.
weaken him for tomorrow? Like
Not with what I have prepared, I think.
I don't know, mirror across the head.
Roll
sounds
your Arcana
Yeah,
check.
roll your
pretty
Arcana.
weakening to be.
Yeah.
That is a 16.
Shatter the mirror over his head, take a shard, stab his neck.
That's true. I could just try to kill him.
So you can tell that you can tell that this is a magical mirror, and that there is a code or words or something that needs to be said to activate it. That it's not just like you can't just like touch it or you have to know the incantation to use to make this an active thing. Your assumption is that this is a means in which it communicates to other things or other people.
Okay.
So it's like our little kiss box.
Yes,
Sure.
but
it needs to be activated by like a phrase instead of an action.
yeah, it's probably less of that and more visual. It's probably like, from what you can tell, it's probably you can see who's on the other mirror and they can see you.
Okay.
It's like a video chat almost.
Did he interact with the mirror at all when we first got into the room? Okay. I'm kind of thinking I want to talk to the group about staying in the room till morning, seeing if he uses the mirror and learning about it that way. Because I might as well just like crash under the bed,
Spend the night
right?
with
Is there an
the
under the
man?
bed?
Sure.
Also, it's cluttered in here, so I could probably hide in just like a pile of stuff if I need to. I think I'm gonna do that.
Cool. I think that's dope.
Although I need to ask this, Jake. I'm disconnected to some degree from my like connection to nature. Is that going to inhibit my ability to do my daily preparations and refocus and stuff?
You will not know until you do it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try then. I'm gonna get under his bed, and I'm just gonna I'm comfortable sleeping in almost any situation. Just gonna curl up under there and try to connect with nature in the way that I do every day.
Okay.
Like in my refocusing. Mm-hmm. So that I think it's 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's so you're to refocus.
At least 10 minutes, and then I will see where that goes.
So as you sit there and think and meditate, and you slowly, it takes you a little bit longer, but you're able to get back into your meditative point of view, and you're able to finally relax yourself, and you see the sky above you. You hear the waves start to move back and forth upon the shore. You feel that you're back in nature, and as you take in your environment, you start to smell sulfur, and it doesn't feel right. It's not normal, and you look down, and what you would normally see as brown soft sand at the beach, it's now this charcoal black soot that is just being lapped up by red ocean water, and it sticks to everything, and you feel like it's on your feet. You move your feet, you move your toes around, and it just doesn't seem to want to fall off of you. It's there. You try to brush it off, and now it's on your hand. It's on your feet, and it feels like it's almost consuming you into this ground. And you come back. You have focused for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And you have you regain your second focus point.
Okay.
So you know that you can in fact refocus, but there's something unnatural.
Something up about it.
Yeah.
Okay. But I can do it, and I have a feeling that I'm going to need to. So I'm just going to have to be strong enough. I'm going to do it again for my third point, and then I'm going to go to sleep.
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
You can only.
That's right.
If you spend 2 points, you can only refocus for 1.
Okay.
And you can
until the next day.
You have to spend a point between each refocus.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool.
But yeah, once you prep for the next day,
Then
you regain your entire
cool.
pool.
Then I'm just gonna go to sleep and sleep lightly enough that when he wakes up, I will know and listen for him to talk.
It's
to
probably going to be rough for you to sleep here, even though you sleep in any environment. You're still in a very dangerous situation.
Oh, of course,
You're
I'm
still
very I'm not near Remi or any of my friends. Yeah, but I'm gonna do my best.
So, what are the three of you doing this evening? You all took that intake of I'm going to speak, and then no one spoke.
I'm just trying to think. I don't know. I'm probably talking to Remi.
The last thing we were doing, Krug, you were trying to get people to test your brain juice stuff, right? Your brain powder juice.
Oh yeah,
Your brain juice stuff.
We were talking to Pebble or something like that. I can't remember. Whoever delivered it.
One of the
Whatever.
Did we ask Pebble what it did?
Yeah,
they didn't know.
He said, they didn't know.
I mean, I'm definitely not gonna try this now. Maybe we should have somebody look at it first. But I am curious.
No, like Knick-Knack, yeah.
Yeah, someone like Knick-Knack, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we don't know if Knick-Knack is alive, though.
No, yeah, like someone like Knick-Knack, though. I'm sure the court of Corvids
we don't have
plenty
someone
of...
like Knick-Knack. Perhaps it is better that you do not consume it now.
100%.
we take it back to the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah, Krug, I don't think you should take it right now. I don't know why you're thinking about taking it right now, but I really don't think you should.
Well, the only reason that it would be beneficial is if it could help Remi tomorrow.
Yo, give me the brain juice.
I don't think you should try it either, though.
Well, Remi, there is the possibility that it could go wrong. But he's taking it, which might be giving him an advantage. My dog's hair is floating in the air. He's taking it, which might be giving him an advantage. Perhaps it would give you an advantage as well. I'm not saying that you should take it. I'm just having thought exercises.
Oh, thought that a brain juice will help with that. Get some more reps in.
Is there a way...
To be fair...
Do you have good medicine? Who has medicine? Do you have good medicine?
That's me. I have a +9.
So
it's my best one.
So some possible checks to kind of get more information about this. Medicine would be a great one. Crafting could be one. Knowledge nature would also be an acceptable.
Certain lore, maybe.
Yeah, like underworld lore.
See if it's a poison. That might make
Underworld
sense.
lore.
I don't know if that's
Would theater lore work? Because, theater kids do a lot
Theater
of drugs.
kids love drugs, yeah.
theater kids love... I was a theater major. I know all about that.
Whoa! Don't worry about it.
I got a nat 20 on underworld lore.
Yo!
Slap my skin.
And then I'll wear it.
You're getting rubbed off.
Call me Pebble.
So you look at this, you can tell that this is 100% not drugs. This is 100% not magic.
100% not drugs.
Boring.
This is literally just random crap that got powdered up and put together to make you feel better about life.
Because I know. I love this.
So wait, you're saying it I'm assuming you told us.
Yeah, no, I say all that out loud.
You're saying it has absolutely
said
no
that
value
I said that out loud
whatsoever?
too. And this.
Nothing.
It won't do anything.
It won't do anything. Except maybe make you feel better about life. Which, like, right now, maybe I want to take this brain
Placebo
juice.
effect.
I don't.
Out of character, we could put stuff in his brain juice before his brain powder before he takes it tomorrow. Just putting that out there.
We couldn't do that.
You could do that though.
Yeah. If we can, we as a
That's
team.
what
if
I'm
we
saying.
can
What
communicate.
could you do to F him up tomorrow?
But I don't know. See, I don't know this. Although I know he's gonna take it.
I just don't want Remi to die.
Yeah. Okay, let me think about this.
No, so, like, I suppose you could take it right now. If you want to drink the brain juice or something, or if you want to give it to me, I could drink it.
I mean, if you're telling me that it's nothing, then you can just
It's
have
nothing,
it.
but it might, maybe make me feel better.
Well, you know what? If it makes you feel better, and I give
I don't feel bad.
I give
I feel
Remi.
pretty confident, in fact. I think I'm going to kill that guy.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't look like
for
he knows
sure.
how to
No, I'm going
fight
to
at all.
I'm going to kill him and probably chop off his head or something.
That would be nice. Honestly, the fact that he sold me this for a gold and it isn't anything,
We should get your gold back.
it's a good idea. We should probably kill him and then get the gold
Do you
back.
think he sells these powder and also the gold? Do you think he sells gold?
No. Why would... What
Do you
would
think he buys gold?
Sell like gold pieces?
Like...
How do you buy and sell gold if you're paying for gold with gold?
Well, see, like, okay, I had
Do you
this
mean, like,
idea.
does it give change?
No, I had
He
this
probably
idea
gives
for a
change.
business, and I was wondering if this person was doing it already. So, like my
Like
business idea.
transmutation?
No, you buy gold from people for like 2 silver or something.
Oh, like gold bars.
No, just gold. Any gold will do, like a wrist, like
wrist
bracelet. A wrist gold. A wrist gold or something.
Oh, I have
'cause
many
if you-
ear golds.
If you have a gold and you like buy it for less than a gold, then you're like becoming rich, right? Like,
You know
I mean,
what I
that
think?
logic does check out.
You know what I think might be helpful?
what's
I
that?
think it'd be helpful if we could see where you're going to fight tomorrow.
I think that Remi might be spiraling slightly about the fact that they have to fight tomorrow.
Oh no, I'm like I love to fight. It's been so long since I've been able to do like a real sort of battle. I was like fighting flies. Did I tell you about that when we?
Oh,
were
I heard
in
about the flies. That
punch
was.
a fly. It's just like boom. Like,
I'm still having a very hard time imagining that, but I think that you and I could create some sort of interpretive dance about it to perform.
like for after this whole situation.
Can
we
you
become
imagine just people dressed in black with wings upon their back, parting as
And
you
I punch them. And I
Yes.
punch them.
Well, you dance to punch them, and then they just part
right.
ways. I really think we have something here, Remi. But I digress.
Pebble.
We do need to focus on
Look,
the thing at hand, which is your impending mortality.
Can you tell someone to take us to the training, like the fighting ground or something?
Oh yes, let me get my new friend Pebble. Excuse me, Pebble.
Yeah. Yep.
We would like to tour the zone for tomorrow, the grounds, if you will. Do you mind taking us there?
Sure, it doesn't sound like I'll die.
No, Pebble. You're our friend.
Friends sometimes eat other friends, so
Oh.
I'm just saying.
I wish we could hear this.
Not these sort of friends. We don't eat each other.
Oh, okay.
We like each other. We're nice to each
Oh,
other.
I liked the last friend I ate, but I mean, it just had to happen.
You ate your own friend?
Yeah, made pants out of them.
Well, please don't eat me, Pebble.
Oh, I don't think I can eat you.
Please.
I think you would kill me before I could eat you.
I mean, that's absolutely true, but please don't even
Because
try.
remember, you're
because-
like, oh, demon god lord, or
I
something.
mean, yes, I am your leader.
Yeah. Well, I mean, only if Remi kills the boss and then you kill Remi.
Well, I'm not going to kill Remi.
I'm sorry.
because
So then Remi
they're
will
my
be
friend.
I keep hearing my own name. Is that
Remi,
like...
don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Well, then Remi will be boss. You won't be boss. You will be like boss under boss.
Well,
That like middle boss.
friends can share responsibility, but that's neither here nor there. Can you take us to the battlegrounds?
Yes. Just don't. We can't step in field, or someone has to die.
Oh my god, please tell us that information.
I'm going to relay that information. All right, that makes sense, I suppose. Let us.
Hey, Krug, if
Proceed.
you get really close,
Remi.
would it be a good prank if I pushed you in?
I mean, yeah, but I'm pulling you down there with me.
Oh, do you think you could beat me in a fight to the death?
Yeah.
Actually, maybe.
At the end of that conversation, we're gonna keep walking, and then at some point between when we left and when we get there, I'm gonna say, "You didn't bring your sword, did you?"
No, you are.
See, yeah, that's why I'm gonna win, Remi.
All right, fine.
So Pebble takes you through the streets and takes you to like a very large Colosseum style, but it's like
Gladiator?
very much gladiator, except for instead of like white marble like stone, it's black jagged rocks. It's
Obsidian.
yeah, it's very like metal, like it's fine. And
Is there a Rancor?
they take you up into the like stadium area, and it's a huge stadium, and then in the center is a like stoned like center area that is hardened rock, and along the outside it looks like there is almost like a molten core sort of liquid that is pouring around, but it's like very thin. It's not like, oh, I have like once you're in, you're screwed. It's just more of like a delineation line than it is anything. It's like, yeah, don't step in that. Like,
So it's like a moat.
it's a very small one though.
Okay. A small moat.
Yes.
Small moat. A smote.
Yeah.
A smote.
And think very much like a Colosseum, where like at the end of like where the lines are is a large tall wall where audience members start to sit.
Okay.
So we're not supposed to go into the thing, but just
Yeah,
like
if you
we can go into the like audience area. That's where we already go.
Pebble, is there going to be a large audience tomorrow?
Oh yes, there's going to be large. Everyone was called.
Everyone just here or other people from other places?
Other people from other places. It's the rules.
Like who?
There's like big boss dude, and then there's like big boss lady, and then there's like
who's-
boss, and then
Who are these people?
different leaders from different areas down here.
What race are they?
Some are blue. Ooh, one looks like a skeleton. Someone must have already taken and used him for their clothes. There's one that always wears a cloak, and he's all like, "Brr." Yeah, there's all sorts of them.
A blue one, like a tiefling?
Do tieflings have really big horns?
Yes.
Yes.
Who's this tiefling? Do you know their name? Have you met them before?
From afar.
And they have an area underground? I would like to talk to them, I think.
Okay. I mean,
Are they arriving tomorrow?
yes, right before. Everyone comes at the same time.
Before, like, how much before the fight?
As soon as they step in, they show up.
I relay this information. I'm just trying to reconnaissance to see if I can do anything to help you, Remi.
Oh.
But,
Why are we interested in the blue tiefling person?
well, I just feel like with my notorious silver tongue that perhaps I could assist you with, some power.
Do you want to have sex with the tiefling?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I mean, it depends on the vibe that
I could.
I'm not going to write that off. I'm just saying, Remi, I'm not saying that I think that you're incapable of this. I chose you as the champion because I think that you're so capable. I'm just saying that if I could find help for you, any sort of support from leaders, I would love to facilitate that. And as you know, I'm very good at talking and performing, and I'm trying to garner information to see if it can be of assistance to you.
No, I get that. Yeah, I mean, like,
I'm very happy to call you my friend. Perhaps one of the first I've ever had, and I feel that anything that I can do to ensure your survival and our victory is in my and our best interest, but especially my own.
Oh no!
I don't want to die, is what I'm saying.
I see. No, yeah. Like, I mean, like, and if I lose the fight, and the leader is like whatever, and then like decide to kill the rest of you, that's
there's
probably what's going to happen.
He's gonna.
No.
That's what he's gonna decide.
You feel a tug on your dress?
Yes, Pebble.
What are you talking about?
I'm just talking to Remi about their absolute victory tomorrow. Look upon your new leader.
I keep hearing my name. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I was just telling Pebble that you are going to
I hear
Back and forth. While they're having this very cyclical conversation, I'm gonna walk around the entire arena,
Don't trip.
not going into the thing, and I'm gonna just look down into it and see if I could see anything that looks like it is hidden, like a trap door or a little flap that something might come out of, or
Roll perception.
cool.
Yeah, good point. We came all the way here. We should perceive.
What about an 8?
The ground looks uneven, but that's as much information as you can figure out.
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna do a perception check.
You just watching the dog as your perception check?
15.
That's pretty good.
The ground is very uneven. It's cracked, and there's a lot of broken pieces on the ground. Nothing that's large enough for you to hide on, but there's plenty of space for you to trip over something. There doesn't seem. Are you also looking for hidden things, or?
Sort of. I mean,
I would have told them that's what I was doing.
Yeah, I would look for stuff like maybe a trapdoor, like a tiger could come out of or something.
So there is 2 entranceways, one on each side, but
Sure.
you can't really tell what's down there.
Yeah.
You have a sneaking suspicion that it's probably where you enter.
Cool. So I mean, okay, no, I feel like I have a good, idea of the area. I can start preparing battle plans in my head and that kind of thing, and then and then I just need a good night's rest. Maybe reconnect with Robin when she gets back. Figure that kind of thing out. Yeah. You know what? There's nothing in the world that soothes me and calms me more than a good night's rest with my wife. So I think with her, everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Let's go back to the room.
So I assume take Pebble to take you back to where you are. As you're laying underneath the bed, you hear a rumbling sound that kind of jolts you up, and it's the sound of him moving around in the bed above you. He goes, "I'm coming," and he
It's explicit.
he gets up.
Sorry.
Got him.
I would like to leave the room.
Don't even stealth. Just
Robin
sprint.
is saying, I'm going to leave the room.
He gets up and walks over to the table.
Okay.
And
his desk with the dinner? Cool.
Yeah, and he says a few words,
I want to listen very carefully.
Roll a perception.
And try to remember what these words are.
The DC is 15.
Well, I rolled a 25.
So
that's a critical success.
You really know what he said.
You can very much hear the words, and you can remember.
I would be able to repeat them?
Yeah.
Cool.
You see that he's standing at in front of it, and you hear another voice in the room. Is everything to plan? Why do you always call me while I'm trying to sleep? You know there are normal hours during the day. I asked you a question. Are we ready? Of course we're ready. I have a small thing I have to deal with tomorrow. Once I wipe the floor off with this little pain in my ass, I will take care of it. We will start the invasion tomorrow, all right? We will deal with it. Just get off my back, all right? I told you that I wanted this last week. You're already a week behind. Look, I promised you a thing. It's going to happen. Just chill out. That's all I'm asking you for. Ugh. Fine. If you do not have anything tomorrow, you know what I can do, and I will do it. He turns around and goes, bitch. And then turns around and walks back to the bed and gets back into the bed.
Okay. Sweet. Learn some stuff. That's very good. If he's gonna go back to sleep. Okay, so here's what I was saying about how I might be able to affect him.
Okay.
One, I'm gonna re-prep my spells. So I could prep Goblin Pox and try to give him that. I'm also wondering if I could, with like a medicine or crafting check, I have my medicine kit with me. Probably medicine, okay, so what I'm thinking is, if I have something in my medicine kit that is like a painkiller or sedative of some kind, that I put enough of that in his powder, that I could, like, when he takes it, just give him like a status bonus because he's like super groggy.
Do you have any poisons?
Not poisons, but I'm like, I have to have some kind of painkiller in a medicine kit if part of what I'm treating is pain. Right?
The med kit is more like band-aids. Like, think of it more of like
tools more than...
Yeah, it's like band-aids.
What about a sleeping aid?
Like gauze.
Sure. Is this something that I could potentially roll to see if I have acquired... Because like I do a lot of foraging and stuff. I probably collect things. Maybe could I try to craft something from like what I have and
roll me a nature. Just
cool. That is a 22.
You know that that consumption, like things that like would cause someone to have it, like a poison that would be that's under the consumption like aspect of it. You could theoretically make something. You have to make sure that it's the right dosage, or it's either not going to be effective, or it will be too effective. So the issue.
What would too effective mean in this case?
Depending on like if it's a sleep aid, it would just not be able to wake up for like 10 hours.
Cool. I mean, and that would be good for what I'm trying to achieve.
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, it could also kill him. Yeah.
Which would also be great.
Out of character, what happens if he doesn't show up to the duel?
You don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that's something we wouldn't know. So
yeah, so I think... Oh, the other question I had, when he was like getting ready for bed yesterday, did I see him like... Does he have like a vial of his powder that he like put down somewhere?
No, he like someone came over and brought it to him. But
okay,
remember,
sure. So he doesn't have his own like supply that I could get to in here necessarily.
Mm-hmm. You're also kind of under the assumption that the only time he actually consumes it is in front of other people to get them to also consume it.
Cool.
Less so than like this is a thing that actually works for me.
Cool. Here's what I want to do then. I want to sneak out of this room once he goes back to sleep.
Okay.
I want to commit to memory the command word for the mirror.
Okay.
And then I want to get back to their room so we can kind of catch up and come up with a game plan moving forward. I have some
All right,
ideas,
so roll the stealth.
Alrighty. You can do this. Gonna add that D4 just in case. Be super careful. And I'm gonna use my hero point. I rolled a 1. I am not gonna accept that.
There's a 1?
Oh!
No!
It's not a 1 the second time.
So I'm at a 12.
Okay.
Okay.
Which isn't horrible.
Okay.
12 to stealth out of the room.
Okay. Cool. You leave the room.
Okay. And
you're in the dining area.
I'm gonna sneak my way back to their. Well, really quick, everyone here is what are they called, right? The little demon things.
Zolgats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna
Troglodytes, whichever.
stay sneaky and get back to their room.
Okay. As you're walking, roll me a perception check.
23.
You're being followed.
Okay. With a 23, can I tell by who or what?
You're by 2 different sets of footsteps about 40 feet behind you.
Okay. Do they sound like troglodyte feet or okay? Well then.
You can hear the little nails like hit the stone as they walk.
Here's what I would like to do then. At a point where I'm going to be like turning a corner, where like where I'd be out of their view for a minute. As soon as I do that, I'm going to wild shape into a small. I'll wild shape into a kind of like a pill bug. Is that too little? Be a little pill bug.
I believe anything that's considered in a tiny.
Yeah, tiny. So yeah, little pill bug and just like roll the rest of the way to the room.
And then tomorrow, and by tomorrow I mean the day after, Robin shows up because it takes that long to
No. My speed is 10 feet.
So shortly after, maybe an hour or two after you all get back, Remi or Robin shows up at the front door.
I would
I'll get it.
Can I like roll under?
That was great.
Yeah,
by the way.
Can I like roll under the door? Is that possible?
Well, it's gonna take you longer than 10 minutes to get there if you're gonna try to.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. So I would
yeah.
come back at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed you just kind of like did that.
Yeah.
got
To
out of the
lose
way.
them,
Yeah.
Which I need to mark that. Also, I had only used one before, so I'm good.
Cool.
Cool. So yeah, I show back up, just like quietly open the door and just move in around it. Okay. How did you all fare out? Is everything good with
Robin,
you?
so good to see you.
I did not sleep well, if I'm being honest.
What happened?
I crashed under the man's bed.
Why? How terrible.
Okay.
Hey, hold on. What time is it?
Oh, this
It's
is
the
like
next
3
morning, right?
a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we were like waking up, like, oh no, I was wondering where you were. I was like worried.
I was trying to get some more information. He has. Okay. Start at the beginning. His room's a mess. Still don't know his name. Didn't learn a ton, but he has this mirror that clearly was made by someone and is not part of everything else around here. That is sort of a communication line to someone that it seems to be in charge of him. This guy's not on top of whatever his operation
Well,
is.
I could have told you that, to be honest.
Right, sure, but
thing
He's
about
not
the
the
mirror?
brightest bulb in the box. No, not about
That's
the mirror.
amazing.
there's a command word
I mean,
for
if
the
you would like
mirror.
to accredit me to that, I would absolutely accept that.
Well, you didn't even need to go to the room, Robin. Apparently, Most Magnificent over here was like, oh, there's going to be a mirror in there. There's
have
going to be
a certain
a
sense
communication
of
device.
everything all the time. You know, I just perhaps clairvoyant in a way, just in the way that I understand things. But tell us more about it.
About the mirror?
About all of
There's
it.
not a ton more. I mean,
I know already,
you
but-
probably finish the story, honestly.
No, I know
it.
already, but I want to hear it in
What
your
more do you
words.
know?
That he works for someone and they are bad.
Yeah, and they're not happy.
very bad.
They're not happy. Apparently, this guy is a week behind on his...
Oh, yeah, I'm
Invasion.
going to beat his week behind.
Babe.
What?
A week behind on his invasion.
Oh.
Invasion.
They're planning an invasion.
Like
I
up
think
the up
with
top, like, right?
Yeah, I think what they're doing now has just been the start.
So he's just been, I mean, I know this already, but he's just been pushing to the surface on orders.
Yeah.
Do you know what the end goal is? What are they trying to do?
I didn't get an indication of that. No,
I don't know either. I haven't been able
don't
to.
know why, but I do
deduce
know
that.
whoever he was talking to has a lot, can do something bad and will tomorrow if this guy doesn't show results.
That sounds just like killing them.
Probably, but and it could be worse. I don't know. Also, I don't know if you're feeling this, Moss, but when I sort of connected with my magic, it's corrupted. There's something, I want to say, demonic, infernal, or something that is weaving into
See, I'm actually feeling more connected to my magic down here. I feel closer to the source of my power.
That's not
Where
surprising.
does your power come from? Just from you?
You know, things around. Where does sorcerer's power come from?
Your blood,
Yeah,
actually.
the bloodlines,
Yeah,
right?
blood.
Yeah.
Your bloodline.
Midichlorians?
Yes,
Basically.
metachlorians.
Midichlorians.
You're a wizard, Moss.
Note to self. Remember, I have to talk to you about Night Sisters after this.
My favorite topic! Ooh. Sorry, I just had a slight panic attack of excitement. It's fine.
So yes.
Yeah, well,
so
that-
how
okay.
your powers come from your blood, and your bloodline is demonic. So
Sure.
like that's
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
Moss know that about her blood?
That is a
Yeah.
decision up to you.
Yeah, no, I know it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I just don't talk about it.
Sure.
It's bad PR.
Sure.
Yeah, but I know that. So I'm like very connected down here.
Cool.
I mean, me saying that like I'm gonna be a demon leader is
Yeah.
not too far fetched. Like
Sure.
she can be a demon leader.
I could be
Well, it's
your
something to keep an eye on.
leader.
It's something to be aware of.
I could live underground with you. I don't know.
You hear this? You hear this loud booming horn that echoes throughout the cave.
Is it still like 3 a.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do we know? We're underground.
Yeah, it's true. But I mean, it feels like 3 a.m.
Yeah, it feels early in the morning.
Yeah.
And you hear this loud, just billowing horn. And Pebble goes, "All right, time to go fight!"
Oh man, I didn't realize it would be this early.
Well,
Wait, well, we don't know what that
yeah, you have no idea what.
Oh yeah, never mind. I don't know Draconic.
Wait, hold on. Moss, can you tell us what just, the thing that just got said?
Oh, apparently it's time to go.
What? Like what?
Like it's time to fight, Remi.
Oh, okay, cool. That's fine.
Don't forget your sword.
But
We still don't have a plan, though. We don't have a plan.
Yeah, no.
Ramen, do you have any insight here?
They plan on going and cut his head off.
But there must be something that we can do to bolster you.
I'm
I could
thinking-
sing you a song.
all right.
I could also. I mean, I could.
Do
give
we
you
think that would help?
Remi is a
always
champion, a champion, a
champion,
hero.
a champion,
Remi is
a
a
hero,
champion,
a
the
hero
champion
is
of
a
heroes.
Remi.
You hear Pebble say, "Okay, I'm supposed to take you now or I die. Let's go."
Pebble's very upset we must go. I don't want anything to happen to Pebble.
Are you
wait.
sure? Because like when I become leader, first thing I'm gonna do is cut his head off.
Remi!
But before time happens more in play, out of character, have we had time to like get a long rest through our daily preparations and stuff, or did that get cut short?
If it's
You
3
have
a.m.,
not.
Yeah.
Okay.
The others, yes.
Okay.
And that's just because you've kind of been gallivanting, going around.
Sure.
Gathering information,
Yeah.
doing,
Yeah.
doing
So
the good work.
So you're down. You're left with whatever spells. But I think
Sure.
at this point you've only used one of your
Yeah.
focus points. But I would say
Well,
that,
yeah. And
I would say that you could also probably focus again since
Yeah.
the last time, like in that
Yeah.
period
Is
of time.
there something that I could cast on Remi?
I don't know. Is there?
No, I know for a fact there isn't.
I'm trying, okay?
I know you are. I
Hey,
know
we're
you are.
going.
So
would it help you to be a
I
little
grab
faster?
my
Oh, I
shield.
can't.
I grab my bastard sword.
I'm watching Remi, making sure that Remi grabs all of Remi's things.
Armoring up.
Yeah.
Put my armor on.
Okay.
Robin's probably helping me. And then I step out. I step outside.
I want to do something. I want to roll diplomacy with Pebble,
Okay.
and I want to ask Pebble if they like support us. Like Pebble, my dear friend, I've given you a name. I feel like we've
I know
developed
all
a
the
rapport.
others are mad.
Oh, they should be so jealous that I've given you this gift. Pebble, I feel like we've developed this rapport, and I feel like you could be an independent troglodyte, or whatever you prefer to be called, if you stuck with us. And I'm just saying that perhaps if you helped us out slightly to ensure a victory, you could come with us, you could come to the surface, you could live a life that you've always wanted, and I would like to roll diplomacy to see if I
Okay.
can, like, push this.
That's not bad.
Okay, with a
Draconic.
7.
Yeah.
So that would be...
It's in Draconic.
No, I know. I just have an important
22.
question.
22.
Okay.
They go, okay, advice. It's going to be tough. Don't die.
Is there anything else you can do to help us, Pebble?
Okay, so I guess no one explain rules. So, rules are you enter same time. Only way out is if one is dead and the ground feeds upon your blood. Or you both leave same time. Only 2 ways out.
But there's nothing that we can do from the sidelines.
No,
that could assist with?
magic prevent from coming in.
All right.
Magic also cleanse before going in.
Okay. I relay this information. Thank you so much for your help, Pebble.
Wait, do you
will
relay
remember
the
this.
ground feeding upon my blood part?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I tell you that.
Very poetic.
Oh, but not your blood.
Because you're gonna
No,
win.
the blood of the
Yeah,
the blood of the
the blood
dead
of
person,
the
but
blood of the enemy.
the ground's like actually going to be like sweet blood.
I mean, maybe not, but if it does, just like when you kill him, just take a couple steps back to make sure that it doesn't accidentally get you.
Right.
I mean, perhaps Pebble is an eloquent poet. We don't know.
I really don't know. I can't understand a thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna just guess, wild guess, that's not the case.
I have an out of character question of clarification that might be causing trouble for us, but Pebble until now hadn't seen Robin, right?
Correct.
So
Pebble does not care.
Pebble doesn't care. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Then I'm not worried
Pebble
about it.
knows that Pebble's job is to take Remi over
Great.
there. Whether there is 10, 20,
Okay,
30, or just one,
Doesn't
Pebble don't
matter.
care.
Cool.
Here we go. All right.
Remi, you are a champion and a friend, and you can accomplish the greatest of things.
Can you all talk while we go? Because I don't die.
Yes, of course.
Does anyone have any poison? Because if we can get some poison in his powder, that's one thing I was thinking. The angry man.
Or if we put some poison on like my sword or something.
I mean, I could cook something up.
And
it
we
might
are
help,
walking.
but
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of time, so like.
You
I
know
can't
that
guarantee.
to create poison takes you some time. Yeah.
But I mean, like.
And currently none of you
Sure.
have, like, you may have the things to do it,
Yeah.
but you'll have to sit, like, at a fire, you're going to have to be able to boil it. Like, basically, you don't have the time to make poison in this situation. And from at least what Moss has expressed from Pebble is that, basically, you go in clean, and so if there was poison on a sword, you would kind of also assume the same
They'd
thing,
wipe it
it
out
would get
or-
removed. So, yeah.
Alternative question: is there anything? This powder just random stuff.
Yeah, it's like bone
like-
meal. It literally is just like
Sure.
bone meal and just
Is there anything that we could put in that would just like generally make him sick? Not in like necessarily a like magical or chemical way, but just like
Rotten meat.
Right, like rotten meat or like foot shavings or something like gross that might just like affect him negatively and give Remi a leg up in the fight. Can we think of anything that we like have
You
with
know,
us?
we've been going really hard on this, like very sure that Remi is at a disadvantage. What if I just wipe the floor?
possible.
I'd like to point out, I think
we're
that's
just a
going to
little
happen.
frightened.
Okay.
I think we're just
Cool.
a little frightened.
It's
I
going
think
to
we should
happen.
just have
Cool.
faith in Remi.
We'll see.
Cool. We'll just let's just see what
We'll
happens.
see.
Also, I would just want to point out that this is the first time I've ever played with a rolling tray, and then I haven't rolled in the rolling tray. I'm just using it to hold my dice.
It looks like there's a bed of salt in it, but it's just the
It's
fabric.
squishy boy. It's got a squishy boy.
So yeah, cool.
So you all head, and as you get closer to the Colosseum, the previous night was dead and quiet, and
Yeah.
it is alive, it is thriving, it almost it has its own heartbeat. That's how active that it is. The screeching and screaming that you can hear from audience members of all sorts of Zolgaths can just like seem to fill the area. Pebble walks Remi over to the entrance. They go, okay, you go in there. They tell you when to go out. You all come with me because we could go watch.
Are we going to be sitting with the other leaders?
No.
Where are they?
One over there, one over there, one over
They
there,
don't
one over there.
They don't all sit together.
No, they don't like each other.
Oh, all right.
Well, that's good.
All
You
right.
didn't hear that.
We go out. We got good seats. Me promise. Good seats.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So like, it was really cool knowing all of you.
No,
I love you,
stop.
No, shush. Hold on. Let me do this. Like, what happens if I die? Then the last thing I say to you is like, all right, I'm gonna go win now. That will be the last thing I say. The best, one of the best things in my life was to meet you, Krug. I loved fighting alongside you. You're very powerful. It is very cool to watch you punch. I'm very jealous of your punching. And I will be channeling everything I can in this fight, in the things that I have learned from you. So thank you.
I'm very jealous that you get to stab this individual, so you have fun doing that, and then
Well,
see
hey,
you on the
I'll
other
leave the
side.
body there, and you can come down and don't get in the ring.
I'm not going to get in the ring.
Okay, thanks. All right. Okay, Mossy Magnificent.
Remi.
I never thought I would meet you in person. I was always a fan, and it is incredible to now be able to call you my friend.
I find it wonderful that I have cultivated a relationship with a fan of such deep intensity. I never thought that I would be here either, Remi. I never thought that I would be friends with the goblin. I mean, I know many of them.
Are you
I'm
not
not
friends with
saying that-
Heron?
Yes, I'm friends with Herring.
Oh, me too. Someone say buy the herring if something goes south here. So, and then Robin, we knew that inevitably I would die much sooner than you would. If that is much, much sooner, that is very sad. And I would like to live the rest of both of our lives together, but that will never happen. So,
Well, I'm getting stronger every day. I could figure something out, maybe.
cool.
But,
Let's,
hey, make it through this, and I'll find a way.
yeah, survive this, make me immortal. I love you
I
forever.
love you too.
Okay.
Well, this is just truly adorable.
All right.
you.
Okay. I'm gonna go win now.
Do you have your sword?
It's in my hand.
Okay, great, cool.
Do you have
All
your shield?
It's in my other hand.
Okay, you got your armor on.
It's on my body.
Do you have your fighting spirit?
Krug walks
Do
away.
you have a song? Do you have a song in your heart?
I don't know.
You should.
Remember the one Moss was singing?
Yes.
Okay.
Remi is the champion, the hero of champions.
Champion Remi.
Yes, something like
We
that.
both sing at the same time. It's really hard to keep up with.
Pebble's like, okay, we go, yes.
Yes, we go.
So Pebble takes you up into the crowds and takes you to where a bunch of other Zolgats are basically like crowded to the front. And Pebble walks over and goes, "Hey, I have name, move out way!" And a bunch of other ones kind of just like grumpily like move off to the side and go,
Pebble, I think you're a born performer.
Jesus. Encouraging.
Pebble takes you to like the front, but like as soon as you get in there, you can feel all the other Zolgats go and like close up the gaps between. Yeah, so you're just like, okay, there's something's wet. All right, that's probably fresh flesh. All right.
Moss tries to withhold her disgust because she's trying to be friends.
It doesn't seem like I need to worry about hiding right now. It seems like everyone is super not focused on there being
No.
one more. Cool.
Are any of the Zolgats being violent towards one another?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Not like around you though.
Yeah, but like in the stadium, it seems like it is a normal thing.
This is a rowdy group of things.
Sure, yeah. I bet
There's no like none of them
Real
are like
soccer
stabbing
hooligans.
each other,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
there's
yeah.
just like think of like a very very aggressive like soccer football.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was literally just thinking, the
Okay, so
hooligans.
I'm just basically going to force all of them to give me like a 2-foot like.
Just like elbowing a couple because they're about like your elbow would hit them
No.
in the
This
head.
isn't like a normal like just get out of my way. I'm grabbing them by the head and shoving them further down the pews.
Sweet.
All
I
right.
will shove people off the end of the thing if I have the strength
Roll
to
me
do
in
it.
athletics.
Yeah, I will do whatever.
That's awesome.
Okay, 20, not natural.
Cool. You're literally just like
I'm
Remi.
sticking near Krug.
You stand. A couple of Zolgats come over and they're like, they look at you and they're like,
I walk towards them.
okay, and they go,
I stop.
and then. And from what you can tell, they're basically saying,
Gate's gonna open and then I walk out.
exactly.
Wait, William's getting that, but he's like, "Are you? Is this a dance?" Like,
And then they look at each other and they like,
oh yeah, hold on.
and then they like just they go away from each other.
Can we see Remi?
No.
Ah.
So as you're standing there, and all of a sudden, everyone that's in the audience, roll me perception.
Perception, you say. This feels important. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of guidance.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Since
use
I'm
my
watching
rolling
this whole
tray.
thing. 12.
Okay.
Rolled a 3 and a 1.
17.
19.
Very low roll. All of you can see that there is a small gaggle in the audience that look just like a small group of what you had experienced out in the forest in the very first time.
Like cult members?
Not cult members.
The people with the hoods.
The hooded people?
The black hooded
in the
people
forest, yeah.
that you were.
Cult members.
It definitely felt like a cult, but yeah, them.
Yeah, you see a small group of them on the other side of the stadium, very close together. There's a very clear line of no one touching them around that. And you can tell that there was a couple places that are like a lot nicer, kind of like separate, like almost like box seats that have what look to be leaders. As you're looking around, you notice that there's a giant rope that's going from one side of the stadium to the other. And as you're kind of looking around and understanding your environment, you can see a Zolgath climbing on the rope all the way across out into the middle. And then he drops down on to the center of the field, not touching the field. And he has a horn in his hand, and he reaches and blows the horn as loud as he possibly can. And as that happens, the two gates on the side of this open up. Remi, in front of you, the gate opens up. In Draconic, he then starts to scream out, and the whole entire crowd goes quiet. And in Draconic, he says, "To enter, they step over the line of power, and once they have entered in here, only one will leave. The ground will feed upon the blood of the enemies."
So there it is again. I relay that to them, to Krug and Robin.
That sounds good. Well, hey, that means I'm going to leave.
Yes, the blood will absolutely be drinking. I mean, the ground will absolutely be drinking the blood of the bulbous dwarf.
Yeah.
Did you see those people over there in those robes?
Yeah.
Those look familiar, right?
They do. That's the people from the meeting in the woods. With connecting, they might recognize Remi.
And they might recognize us. Have they looked at us, or can I tell
You
if they've
can't
looked at
even
us?
tell where they're looking. The
Closer so aggressively over their
Let's
heads.
really try not to draw attention to ourselves.
I kind of want
I
to go
agree
over there
with
and
that.
see
Moss?
if they're
No.
saying anything.
Moss, could you unglamour a little bit, maybe? I know, but, you know...
Well, how am I supposed to convince everyone that I am their natural-born leader if I don't look the way that I always look?
If you die, Moss, you're not going to lead anyone.
What does Remi do?
Moss gets rid of her sparkles.
So the gate is like opening. The gate is it broken? Is there?
One of them goes,
Oh, it was not the dance you're telling me the gate was going to come. Okay, thank you, bye-bye. I'm going to win now. And then Remi just hop, hop, hop.
So you walk over
Jogs
and
in.
you walk up to that line of lava.
I take a real, like, firm, big, just...
Yeah,
Step over.
it's nothing big enough that you have to jump over. You can easily step over, but you can feel the heat emanating around you when you do that.
Throw him by his tail into the lava.
The big dwarf comes out the other end, and he's dressed in like nice clothing, like nice than what he was. And he walks over and he steps over the line, and he just kind of puts his arms out and looks around, and the crowd starts to cheer again as that happens. As soon as both members step in, the ring turns almost into a flaming wall around it. It's completely transparent, but you can see it's almost like it has flickers like a flame that you're looking through fire. And he looks at you and goes, "You ready to die?"
I am, but I won't have to.
All right, and then he turns, and in Draconic, he turns and goes, "Don't forget, it's all about the brain powder." And he takes a big whole huge plastic thing, not plastic, but like a thing, and he just pours the powder in his face.
You slipped a little too far into the real world.
Takes out this medicinal pill bottle.
Yeah.
Roll me your perception for your initiative.
Dun 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 dun.
22.
22.
Nice.
You're gonna go first.
How far away am I from?
You are only 40 feet away.
40 feet away? What's my striding? Am I 25? Is that my normal speed? 25? 40 feet away, so
it would take 2 actions.
yeah, well, I'm going to use Sun Charge. I'm going to stride twice, and I'm going to take an attack.
Love it.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
My
So
favorite
has to
ability.
go into fugue state really fast.
Go for it.
Okay.
Oh! Hero point?
Hero point.
That was a nat 1.
Nat 1.
Yeah, we don't want to start with that.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, so nat 1 to start, but then 23.
23 hits.
23 hits. Okay, so I'm swinging. I'm swinging my sword over here. Okay. And max damage. So I did 12 points of damage.
So you take your sword and you run it across and you rend across his stomach. You can see that blood is starting to form on his armor, just like slowly. You got a second attack?
I do. So, okay, this one takes a -5 penalty. -5. Oh, yeah, okay. That's really not going to do it.
You swing and you miss. He looks at you.
Oh, I should have. Okay.
Roll a will save.
Knew he was a magic man.
A will save.
Roll a will save.
That's going to be 22.
Oh, nice.
Good, because my will is not good.
Yeah, let's hope he only targets that once.
He, in front of you, he moves his hands and a weird pattern of shapes and colors start to, like, show in front of you. You are fascinated.
What?
With a 22? This isn't good.
Nope. That's quite bad.
He then, so that he spends...
Wait, I thought magic couldn't... magic can't go through.
Like, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You have the ability to use magic within it. You
Yeah.
cannot basically give someone guidance and then them go through it. It
course.
basically removes. He then turns around and walks around you with his hands in his pockets and goes, "Look, another one!" Now it's your turn.
What does fascinated do to me?
Actually, Krug, there is a box right there.
Oh, yeah, I will gladly...
Oh, the cards.
Which, it's okay.
Beautiful cards
I
of
brought out,
Pathfinder.
but I did not put in my hands, which is the Pathfinder 2nd Edition condition cards.
Ooh.
Oh, you bought these just for me.
Paizo gave them specifically just for you.
Oh, good. Thank you, Paizo. Since we are a Paizo-affiliated show.
We are. So let me give you the fascinated condition.
Remi's been fascinated, Moss, by some colorful patterns.
I could hear.
Cool.
If you would like, you can roll a knowledge arcana to try and see what spell it was.
Me?
No.
I was going to say no.
No, yeah.
I'll take my -1 and figure it out.
Yeah, that was Fireball.
13.
Moss, would you like to do it or no?
Do what?
Roll an arcana check to see.
Can I
just
also
look at
do
these
the
and
thing? Even though
Yeah.
I'm not trained in it.
Absolutely.
I don't know if this is a trained only thing or not.
1.
I got a 15.
It's with Arcana, it's 4, but natural 1.
I got a 15, but I'm not trained. Just throwing that out.
Okay. Where is fatigued? Fascinated. Here you go.
Okay.
So fascinated, you are compelled to focus your attention on something. Take a -2 status penalty to perception and skill checks, and you can't use actions with the concentrate trait unless they are then intended to concentrate or related to the subject of the fascination. If the creature uses a hostile action against you or any of your allies, your fascination ends.
Okay.
So you take a -2 to perception and all skill checks.
I think that's fine. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not horrible.
For now, at least.
All right, okay.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
Unless,
Okay.
I mean, he's probably setting up a
That
combo here,
was,
but...
was that a multiple action spell?
Yeah, it had
or-
to be.
All spells usually take 2 actions.
Okay, cool.
So he spent 2 actions, casted that spell. Third action, he walked away from you.
And gloated.
Yep.
Wait,
Does
walked
that-
away-
He stayed within your threat range. He walked around you, but he is now
Okay.
behind you.
Okay.
I-
I do have attack of opportunity. I took that feat. Okay, cool. In that case, like, I'm, okay. And then I'm gonna like turn and strike.
okay.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Rolling.
I'm so anxious about everything that's happening.
21.
21 hits.
Max damage again.
Wow.
12.
She is, yeah.
So he's facing away from you, and you strike his back when you hit him.
Ha! And then I'll take a second attack.
Okay.
All right.
Krug's like, why did you turn around? What is this guy up to?
That's gonna be -5, 18.
Okay.
Does that hit?
An 18 does not hit.
An 18 doesn't hit. Okay, and then I'm going to raise shield
Okay.
for my third action.
Nice.
Nice.
Good thinking.
He turns
yeah.
and looks at you, and he goes, and then he casts another spell at you. Please roll another will save.
This is a hostile action?
This is a hostile action.
Okay, you are
So
no
I'm not
longer
fascinated anymore. Here, have that card.
Let me get you your next card.
Yes, you should. How's a 9 do?
That would be a critical failure.
Yeah, sounds
Oh no.
sounds like a thing.
Oh.
Also, that's a high save.
Hey, guess
Yeah,
what?
it's higher than 22.
Guess what? My will is the worst.
No!
Okay.
What does that say?
Paralyzed.
Oh, great! Cool.
Your body is frozen in place. You have the flat-footed condition and can't act except to recall knowledge and act in other ways that require only the use of your mind, as determined by the GM.
And because it was a critical failure, you are paralyzed for 4 rounds.
Wow. And I used my hero point on the last one, so...
Yeah.
And I think this is a great time for a break.
Yeah, sure!
We'll be back in a few minutes. Please use the restroom. Do whatever you need to do. We'll be right back. And that's how Remi died. I'm sorry, everyone.
Anyway,
So
it was nice. It was nice
character,
playing with you guys.
my new character is Demi Lovato.
Which is weirdly enough the next Zolgath that got named. So last we left off, Remi has been paralyzed, and our good friend is walking around in the circle, gloating in his wondrous victory. He steps around and he's having each of the crowd just cheer him on. He spends the next action doing that. It's your turn.
He spends an action just
Gloating.
this.
Yep. What would you like to do?
That's just mean.
Come on, use your brain, Remi.
Yeah, use my brain. I want to use
Use
my
your
brain. I want to kill him with my brain.
Oh.
I'm gonna use my brain to. I'm gonna think really hard about him dying.
Manifest it, baby.
Roll a lore check. Yeah, so you don't want. You've got nothing that you want to
You
do,
can do
right?
some recall knowledge, but like...
Yeah, I can.
Perception.
I'll just do a perception.
You know,
what would I be doing?
You
it
haven't
for?
noticed the people from the woods yet. Maybe it's a good idea to...
Sure, I'll just do a general perception for this. I'll just. Well, there's a good roll.
So what's directly in front of Remi?
Yeah.
23.
A 23. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see that there are people that look to be from the original group of people that you had saw out in the forest. But you didn't really get a good look of each individual person, but they very much look the same. But you also remember that the people that were there, other than the keepers, were actually just figments, like they were just illusions almost.
Yeah.
So, but these are very much people that are really there.
Oh. Anything else I can do right
What
now?
was your roll again?
23.
Roll me just roll me a luck. Just roll me a d20.
Okay. 14.
One of them looks extremely familiar. One of them looks like a gnome. Nope.
No.
No.
Thinking it's my dad.
Dad.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's your round?
Yeah.
All right, so the next round he continues to walk around the audience and just put his arms out and just goes, "Look, no one here is ever going to turn me down and disobey me. Do you see what happens?" And he's pointing at Remi's stone cold body just staying there. And as he's gloating and as he's screaming at the audience, another horn echoes within the forest, within the caves. All of the Zolgaths turn and look at each other and start to get wild-eyed. And they start picking up their weapons and picking up whatever they possibly can and start leaving the arena.
What's happening? What are they saying?
I'm gonna grab one of the
Yeah,
Zolgath and point them at Moss.
I mean, Pebble's like...
Is Pebble?
Oh, never
Pebble's
mind.
like...
I thought, I mean...
Pebble, what's happening?
There's people coming in. There's people coming in.
What people?
Big antler lady is coming in.
Oh, well, they're our friends.
I don't think friends going to survive long.
No.
They're all going to go kill.
No, don't kill them. Don't kill them. They're our friends.
He told, and clearly going to win, said don't to just kill them.
No, they're in the middle of a duel right now. You don't know who the leader is.
Until one dead, leaders still stay same.
Oh, God.
What's going on?
I relay information. I don't know what to do.
I mean, honestly, maybe if we can beat them to the front, we can just tell the druids to leave. I mean, I don't know that they can...
Pebble, can you take me to speak with them first before you go into wartime?
We can run quick, but they're all...
If we can talk about the...
Yeah.
I'm not...
Yeah, you hear the horn echo again, but this time it is short bursts. Burp, burp, burp.
Ask him what that meant. What?
And Pebble looks extremely confused.
Pebble, what?
We need to go now.
Why?
They're going to live, but worse. Let's go.
Worse?
Let's go.
Worse how?
And Pebble starts going.
He says we have to go.
Okay,
Robin, do you
yeah,
want to
let's
stay
go.
with Remi or...
God, yeah,
Okay.
I'll stay back. Yeah, we'll
Okay.
catch up.
Okay,
Krug, are you
just teach
coming
me
with me?
Druidic so that I can talk to the druids when I'm
Go!
just kidding, and I run.
Stay alive!
Good luck.
Thank you.
So this is a scene of just havoc and mayhem. Zolgaths are running in every direction. A lot of them are running towards the entrance of the caves. They're much quicker, like along these like rock sides and climbing and going around. And as you start to exit, you can see the people, the druids, walking forward with their hands up. Walking forward, and the Zolgaths with their weapons slowly walking backwards as they're walking forward. And they're trying to speak to them. They're like, we're coming in peace. There's something worse.
They don't understand common.
I can speak to them. I tell the Zolgaths in Draconic.
We need to speak to their leader.
He's in the middle of a fight right now.
Well, we're all going to die if we don't.
What's
do this.
happening?
Undead.
Zombos?
Yes. There's hundreds outside.
Hundreds?
Yes.
Hundreds?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, let's definitely...
And they're coming in here right now.
Yes.
Okay.
As badly as I want.
I tell the Zolgaths in Draconic.
And Pebble's like, this really awkward situation. Take to Coliseum?
Yes, Pebble, they need to know. Pebble,
and
we have to live. You have to live, Pebble.
you can see Pebble go. It comes out and goes, I got name. We gotta take them. And like Pebble's like super insecure about saying this, but they all start like skittering and speaking with each other, and they keep their weapons like at the ready, but they're walking backwards, and they're like. And as they like enter into like a larger area, they basically circle around the groups, and all of a sudden, another cave entrance. You see a group of druids coming in. Another cave entrance. Another group of druids, and at all of the different rooms, you can see the druids holding their hands up, walking slowly in while they're being circled by Zolgaths. Basically, at any moment, these Zolgaths could attack and kill every single one of these druids. While that's happening, Remi, you can hear these skittering, these screams, these like the sounds of weapons dragging across stone floors. You're standing there, and he walks over to you and goes, well, it looks like today is your day you're gonna die. How exciting is that? All right, you can't talk. Let's see, should I... Oh, excuse me. Let me just... and he, like, manipulates and takes the sword out of your hand.
Actually... No, I'm kidding.
I think the best way for you to die is with your own weapon. What do you think? And as he...
Hard to argue.
As he puts the tip of the blade to the side of you, right where your armor gets sewn together, he puts the blade up against you, and, he stops momentarily and hears the word "stop" echo. The druid stands at the edge of the line. We can't do this. We have to work together.
I'm gonna try to get over to them. To the druids.
As you start to move, they're like, we need to work together. The undead are swarming.
Zombos?
Yes. The thing that you notice, Remi, though, is that group of people in the audience with the cloaks, none of them moved. None of them left. They stayed there while everything else was freaking out. Almost like uninterested in anything else that's going on other than what's happening with you.
I still have another couple rounds.
Yeah, you've got 2 more rounds.
I want to. So, like, I've gotten to the group of druids. Is that cool? I want to. And the animal woman is the one that, like, seems to be in charge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to just talk to her and be like, there's undead outside.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not feeling great about Remi's chances down there. This guy's a bigger problem than we thought. Do you think he is listening to you?
I don't know. He hasn't killed him.
Yeah, them. Killed them.
Yes,
but yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna stay by you. We're gonna be okay.
So he takes the sword and he stops with the tip of the blade. He turns and goes, I'm sorry. Only one death at a time. If you would like to join the circle, you gotta wait until I kill them. Sorry. That's just how it works. And he goes back to put the blade up against you again to kill you one more time. And the woman says, no, we need everyone. All of the Zolgaths, all of the druids. We must fight together.
Can I do a little lightning strike sound as she does that with my
Sure. Prestidigitation?
Yeah. Just like boost that.
Yeah.
Maybe make that like I can't do anything better than intimidation roll.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not great for me. 17.
Okay. He stops and he turns and he looks. He goes, the zombies aren't attacking this week. That's not how it works. They're going to attack in a month.
It sounds like they're here.
And as you, in fact, say that, the sounds of broken limbs and skin flesh dragging across the floor starts to come right behind everyone. And all throughout every single cave entrance, it's shoulder to shoulder, slowly shambling zombies walk through the caves. Moaning echoes from every single direction. Just this almost deafening.
I look at Chubby Dwarf and I say, hey, does that magic work on zombies? Because I'm pretty sure there's a ton of them coming in here right now.
He looks at Remi and says, looks at Remi and goes, it's your lucky day. It looks like you don't die today. And he removes the magic from you.
Kill him.
He's still got his sword.
I know.
We have to walk out at the exact same moment. If one of us walks out while the other is alive, we both die. Do you understand that?
No, I get it. Yeah.
And so he walks over to the edge, and he puts one foot out, waits for you to put a foot out,
Remi puts out a foot.
and he moves forward.
I push him in the lava.
Do you really?
Yeah.
All right. You push him into the lava, and as you push him over, his body falls through the gate. You're now doomed. You now have the doomed condition. Which means that basically...
This is a monster of the week shit.
It basically means that you are now forever closer to death. So every single time that you ever go down, you're more likely to now be permanently dead.
Permanently death.
So, it also comes with a value next to it, which I will write in. But you are doomed
I want to see it.
2.
Oh my god.
So once you have doomed 4,
Can I see it?
you cannot come back. So
When I get a full night's rest, my doom value decreased by 1. Is that not happening?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
So
Interesting. But I push him in the lava though, right?
no, it's not real lava.
Oh, but I could feel the heat, baby.
Yeah. So you pushed him down, and he goes, "You don't even understand what you've done."
Is he doomed too?
You're right.
Does Remi feel different?
Remi, you feel like shit.
Okay.
Like this is bad. This is real bad.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
If you ever roll a natural 1 on a death save, you just
die, yeah.
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 Well, things just
Good thing
got
I'm not you,
interesting.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's fun. Wow. I can't believe you did that. So he gets up and he goes, "What you want? You know, I should have just killed you right then. It would have been way easier." And he gets up and he like cleans off of his stuff. He goes, "We will fight this off right now. But as soon as this has been dealt with, you're dead."
Can I have my sword back?
And he takes the sword and throws it back into the circle.
If I go back in there and somebody else like comes in after me, then I'm just gonna have to fight another person till they're dead.
Mhm.
All right, everybody stay outside. No funny business.
And Pebble, which you're not near them, Pebble pulls on you
Yes.
and
Pebble.
goes, if Remi go inside by self, Remi doomed again.
Remi!
All right, here I go. I'm
Remi! Do not set foot back in there!
Don't put my sword in there.
Remi, listen to her. She Pebble said.
Remi! Don't do it.
But that's my sword.
Don't do it. We'll find a way to get it.
Hey, we'll get you another one, or we'll get that one back.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me check my inventory for a moment.
Do a grappling hook.
I have a grappling hook.
Oh yeah, that works.
I'm gonna use my grappling hook to. Oh yeah, right
Is
there.
there like
Grappling
a Harry Potter spell where we can like
Accio.
yeah
Can I
Sorry.
grappling
Yeah,
hook my
yeah.
sword?
That's going to be a lot of really good luck.
Here I
gotta
go.
try.
All of these zombies are attacking.
Here I
Don't we
go.
have like 40 druids? Don't you have like magic hand or something? Oh wait.
I have cure. I
mind.
can which is
Never mind.
AoE.
No, but-
Magic can't pass through.
Yeah.
The best option you have right now is to take one of the Zolgath spears.
Can we throw one of the Zolgath in there and have the Zolgath get the sword?
The Zolgath would just die.
Dang.
Wait. Oh no. Here's the thing. Okay. You know what? I don't have time for it right now. Someone give me a spear. Oh wait, they can't understand me. Someone give me a spear. Afterwards, throw me in with a Zolgath. I'll get my
Pebble.
sword. I'll kill the Zolgath.
That's fair.
again.
Pebble. I require a spear for my friends so we can fight off the zombos.
Okay.
Get sword. Throw to Remi.
They do not have any swords.
Sword,
The-
spear.
The option or weaponry you have is a club or a javelin.
I guess I'll do a javelin. Wait, what can I know the dice on them?
A club is 1d6 bludgeoning damage, and a javelin is 1d6 piercing damage.
I feel like bludgeoning versus zombies. Like if you're not gonna be doing slashing, I feel like bludgeoning is better, but I don't know
I don't know.
if it even matters in this game. But
I mean, we're all gonna die.
I'll grab.
I'm very optimistic.
I'll do the club. I think. What do you think? You're smart at this.
I don't know anything about weapons, man.
I'm not in character right now.
Oh.
we're not even near each other.
I don't think it matters in Pathfinder, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't gone through the bestiary, so I don't know.
Okay.
I legitimately have gone through the
All
bestiary.
right.
Like,
I think
for
club
two things.
club feels more appropriate, but
I'll do club. I'll do a club then.
All right,
Okay.
I throw a club.
So you now have a club that does
I
1d6.
mix it and it falls into the ring. No! Okay, give me a javelin.
Is this real? Or are you joking?
Israel.
Okay,
all right, you know javelin now.
I actually pick up a javelin and make my way through the crowd and hand it to Remi.
I will go with her, and I will say, Remi, we need you.
Butterfingers. What can I say? I'm
This
sorry.
is not the time for your buttered fingers, Remi.
The druid's going, we need to stop this right now. Let's do this.
How do we stop this?
We have to fight together.
We have to kill them all?
Do you have a better idea?
Those people probably the one with the cloaks.
Yeah.
We encountered them before in the forest and the peaceful cities. They were the ones.
You point over and no one's there.
I put.
Shit. Okay.
I hate
know where
those
we could
cloaked
find
people.
someone who is in charge of that guy, and I'm pointing at the dwarf. Who could maybe help, but I have a feeling they might not. But they seem powerful.
Wait, no, the
person in the mirror.
Small.
What do you mean
person.
the mirror?
The mirror. There's a mirror. He has a mirror in his room.
No,
It's not
that's
from
what
him.
he says.
He says that. Yeah.
He
The dwarf.
he's here.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he's right next to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What do you know about the mirror?
Okay. All right. I'm in it then. I heard them chattering about some mirror. Your Zolgath people?
You can't understand them.
No, but they say some common words.
That's it.
I don't know.
She's attacking us now.
Who?
We have to fight them off. And he looks at the druid and goes, "Can't you just like meld the ground?" And the like lead druid, she looks and she goes, "We need time. The druids, we can do this, but we need someone to fight off."
Cool.
Yeah.
I start heading towards the zombies.
She looks over and she looks at the guy with the leathered face with the bone, the dog bone on his cheeks, and he goes, "Follow them and make sure that wherever they're at, that's the one that gets closed. Everyone else, we will work on keeping them back, but you need to go as quickly as possible."
Okay. You pointing at the dwarf. You guys are gonna help, right? They're gonna.
He's
got
not
him?
even looking at you anymore. He's looking at the Zolgath and he's speaking
All
in
right.
Draconics,
Cool,
basically saying, like, what you can tell is, go to these entrances, fight off, do not attack the druids or you, is
Cool.
what he's saying. But he goes, if that one dies, I'm okay with it.
Don't work too hard to save him.
Yeah, so there are 5 entrances. Where would you all like to go?
The
Well-
closest one?
Yeah.
I have AoE heal, which fricks up some
It
zombos.
does. And I also have that.
I
Okay,
would
we should go to one location then.
I would
yeah.
like to go to where is the best area to wipe out.
So
mass
right
of
now,
them.
they're all coming through different entrances.
Okay.
So they're
And there are druids at all the entrances, like, defending each entrance. Is one of them doing worse?
roll a perception.
Yeah.
Good point.
Could
See
do
if there's
warfare
any
lore?
reason to pick
Warfare
one over the
lore,
others.
sure.
Natural 20?
There's one that's doing significantly worse than the rest.
Okay. I think we should start here. They're screwed.
All right,
Yeah.
I trust you.
I go off.
Yeah.
All right, so you run through the crowd. As you're running through the crowd, the Zolgaths are skittering and running in different directions. The druids are literally standing right next to all of the Zolgaths. Like, this is very much this is a greater evil. We will kill each other later.
Yeah.
Like they're standing next to each other fighting the undead. As you get there, the druid that follows with you looks at you and goes, "I need some time. You need to fight them back as long as possible. I will call out when it's good. You need to run through this line." And he basically like puts a line on the ground because this is where it's going to close up. If you are on the other side, you are going to be stuck with them. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Can I help you?
But what happens if we get trapped in here forever?
There are other
Oh.
cave entrances in other parts. This is
Yeah,
just
just don't
Alright.
don't get trapped on the other side of the door, because then you just have to run to the surface through all the zombies, and then you're gonna die. Don't do that. But being trapped in here is fine for now.
you can help me by keeping them off of me.
Okay.
If I get hit, it's going to start the process over again.
Okay.
Do you understand? Everyone got this?
Yeah. Well, wait. How long do we have? But after you finish, how long do we have to get out?
In-game turns, one act. You have one turn to get out.
All right.
Cool.
He's gonna call it out, and you need to do everything you can to get out, or it's gonna close on you.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. So you head to the thing. The line is in the ground. All of you roll perception for your initiative, and we will start this off.
Nice. Not 20, 28.
Ooh.
Thank you, Glass Beach, Dwight. D20. Dwight.
16.
16. Okay. Let me write this down. It would have helped if I brought my notepad up, huh?
Yeah.
Fun
Actually,
fact,
it's right
when
there,
your face
too.
itches and you have makeup on it, you can't scratch it because you'll scratch the makeup off, so you just gotta hit yourself.
And a pencil. I also love this.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know.
Oh, that was
Jonas.
yeah, that was in How'd You Handlebars, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
Plug.
It's a drawing of
all right. So, Krug, what did you have?
16?
All right. Krug had 16. Moss.
16.
16, and Cream's dexterity is higher, correct?
Yes.
All right. What do you
28.
I
got?
assume.
28 for Robin. All right,
And
and
15.
15 for.
Remi.
All right. So you get to go first.
Cool. I'm going to do an electric arc, which I believe is a save. Yeah, reflex save from 2 zombies within 30 feet of me and 5 feet of each other.
Okay. You want to hand me a set of dice?
Oh, yeah.
What exactly are we looking at?
It's the horde, right?
You're
Zombie
looking
wise,
down
right?
a single hallway that's that's about 20 feet wide, and there are a zombie shoulder to shoulder all the way
Zombos.
across.
Gotta say zombos.
You said reflex save?
Yeah. Reflex.
Reflex.
They both fail.
Cool. Then they same damage for both, right? I don't roll different.
I believe so.
I'll just do that. Why not?
Seems faster.
Cool. 7 damage.
Okay.
And then a third one, I'm going to attack with my slingshot
Okay.
with my third action, which I don't think I've done yet.
No, I didn't even know you had a slingshot.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I haven't really needed it, but like it's.
I'll attack with
it's
my
good
swing.
too. And that is a 25 to hit, and I'm assuming that hits.
Yes.
And that is going to be so for ranged attacks. You don't add anything to the damage unless
Nothing to the
otherwise, right?
damage, just to the attack.
Cool. And that is 4 damage, and it has a propulsive trait. I don't remember what that means.
You add your strength.
Oh, then 3 damage.
3 damage?
Yeah.
You add your strength if it's
Okay, cool.
zero minimum.
Cool. So yeah, 4.
All right, so 4 damage. Are you trying to hit one of the ones that you've already...
No, a third one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was how much total?
3. No, 4. Sorry.
4?
Yeah.
I'm like 80% sure it's zero minimum. Just throwing that out there.
Well, someone
Yeah.
in
Most of
chat
them
will
are.
tell us.
Krug, go for it.
I am going to... Oh, man. How close is the nearest zombie to the person we're trying to protect?
Zombo.
Zombo.
20. So it's basically 20 foot wide, 20 feet away.
And the furthest?
It's a horde. You can't see the back end of it.
Oh, okay.
And I was doing the ones in front. If that was
It's
clear,
literally
so-
a line of zombies.
Sure.
It's physically impossible for you to be able to go through all of these. You're literally just trying to...
Yeah. Trying
We're playing Plants vs. Zombies right now.
Yeah.
And 3 of the 4 in front have been damaged at least.
We're
Right.
playing that.
I'll
that-
say the 3 on the right.
We're playing that battle in Dragon Age Inquisition where like you're like keeping the horde off while you.
I'm going to stand like
Never mind.
5 feet in front of the person casting the spell. I'm going to ready a grapple.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. And that brings us to Moss.
I'm going to cast Heal AoE and try to wipe out as many as possible.
Okay. It's a range. No, it's an aura around you that's 30 feet.
It's 30 feet, yeah.
that
So
would
if I
hit.
do 3 actions, it's a 30-foot emanation.
So from where you're at, you're only going to hit like 4 or 5 of them because it's 30 feet off of you. They're 20 feet away.
Yeah.
Shit.
So you've got
what
basically you got to wait until they get closer, unless
You can ready that, right? Like,
yeah, you can ready it, but
It has to be, you can't ready, it has to be a single action.
yeah,
right. Okay.
Well,
also you have to spend an action to.
I
ready
could
it.
do
It's 2 actions to ready, and then the third action's basically...
let me do a press. Can I do a cantrip right now?
Yeah,
I want to do shield
cool.
on. Can I do it on all
It's
of us?
just
or
yourself.
me? I want to do shield at least.
Okay,
That's fair.
Okay.
cool. That brings us to.
I'm just saying, I have to designate a trigger, which I forgot to do, which is a zombie gets near enough for me to grapple it.
Yeah, I kind
Just
of
making sure we're on the same page.
Where do you grapple for when someone takes a water break?
No.
You add half your strength, by the way, if positive, to the damage rolled with
Strength score?
Oh, half
Or
your strength.
Half your strength modifier?
Modifier.
Okay, cool.
If positive.
Only if positive, though.
Yeah.
0 no
Doesn't
matter what.
Great.
If you have negative modifier, you add your full strength modifier instead.
Oh. So
Is that real?
That's what chat says. If you have a negative strength modifier, you add your full strength modifier instead, which
Get
means
dunked.
it's
Minus
3
1.
instead of 4.
Yeah.
For the third zombie. The one all the way on the right.
All right. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Clanwells.
Thanks, chat.
Clanwell is in the Discord server. Just saying.
If you
Hey, I
join the
joined. I
Discord
was on
server,
it for
you
1
also
second.
learn all the rules instantly.
All right. That brings us to Remy's turn.
I'm gonna poke him.
Go for it.
I'm gonna run up and poke him. So I move
You're up there
Yep.
alone.
So
just
it's
FYI.
20 feet
20 feet. Yeah.
20 feet from the line?
from where they
From
are.
where it started, yeah.
But where's the line in relation to that?
I think we're like...
You're like at the line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up for a poke. 23.
23 hits.
Okay, but
Which one are you attacking? There's one that hasn't been hit and 3 that have.
I'm going for ones that have been hit. I'm doing that. And that's 6 damage
6 damage. All right.
with this javelin
Mm-hmm.
that I have, and then I'm gonna do. Let's see. I guess I'll just.
You added your strength, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm thinking I might just run back at this point.
That's probably
Poke and
smart.
run?
Yeah, I'm gonna run in, poke, and I'm gonna run out.
Cool.
Okay.
So you move,
Drive by
move one
poking.
action, stab one action, move back the second action.
Yes.
It is their turn.
And I do want to be between them and like the person who's doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, so the person that's casting is approximately 5 feet back behind the line. You all are in front of him.
Yeah.
So if it's a 20-foot wide room, then we could be like literally in a line in front of him, which is what I was imagining.
Yep.
Cool. Great. Yeah, I'll just
Cool.
get back in my spot.
So the horde shambles forward,
Shambles.
moves forward, and one is going to attack each of you.
Cool.
All right, so let's start with Krug.
Well, when the one gets there, can you grapple it?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Can I grapple the one in front? I can do it on a bias. Who's standing next to me?
You choose what. I
Yeah,
imagine,
how would we-
I imagine you're in the center to be completely
I'm
honest
imagining
with
fighters in the center, us
Yeah.
on the sides.
So whoever's to my left.
you. You have Moss to your right, and you have Remi to your left.
Yeah. So I'll grab the one that's directly in front of Moss.
Okay. You're gonna make an attempt to grapple.
You're right. I will do that. Oh boy. Well, 12.
Hero point?
No, not worth it.
12 against their athletics. Is that correct? Their athletics DC.
Or acrobatics.
So theirs is a 15. So
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Cool. So that one's gonna start with you and is gonna attack. So one action move, second action natural one
Ooh,
is
baby.
going to miss completely.
Yep.
And we'll use that as their second attack as well. So Moss
Cool.
is unscathed. 2
Damn,
on
Skippy.
to Krug.
Can't touch this.
2 onto Crew.
The second.
Just the
second
second
attack.
attack.
Oh,
Yeah, you get 2 attacks on you.
Gotcha.
So you're going to is a 19 gonna hit?
No.
19 does not hit.
Nope.
It doesn't hit?
Nope. I'm not even in my stance, baby.
Okay, and that's
This isn't even my final form.
that's lower. Remi, you're next.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to do a save. Is he gonna bite me?
No, that was just he was just hitting you.
Oh, okay, good.
You're going to take 6 damage,
Okay.
but he's going to try to bite you as a second attack.
Oh, you gave the DM an idea.
No, that's just,
It's a zombie.
it's just the order
Okay.
that I.
No, okay.
It's
I was-
melee punch
yeah,
and then
I
jump.
was making jokes, but okay.
All right, so does a 20? No, sorry, 17 plus 1 equals
18?
18. Is it 18?
18 does not.
18.
Is that-
So it bites forward and misses. 2 onto you. Does 19 hit?
19 hits.
The one. Wait, hold on. Before that one. Well, no. Never mind. I don't think. Well, if I have this correctly, no. I think that's a. Just keep going.
7 damage.
Okay.
My brain.
Are you trying to figure out your attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
It's basically the manipulate action. But attacking does not count.
That's right. I knew that. We've been through this before. I did.
And the
move.
ball does the bite does
Yeah.
not. Yeah, they have to move away or use
Or
manipulation.
manipulate,
Yeah. So they come and bite at you and they're pushing back. You can feel the weight of the other zombies coming up against them. Let's go back to the top. That is your turn,
Robin. I'm going to zap again the 2 that I had. Well, actually, did you get hurt as well, Remi?
Yes.
Then I thing.
Well, now they're close enough if Moss does an AoE.
Oh,
heal.
I also can do AoE heal, so I feel like the.
I love to say AoE.
Well, but I could do other things.
like a
If
really
you want to heal this
satisfying-
round, I'll take the next
Yeah.
shift.
AoE is like a satisfying like letters
is.
together. AoE.
I'm gonna zap the
AoE.
2 in the middle, so the 2 in
Okay.
front of our
Go for
fighters. They're gonna make reflex saves. Also, I realized earlier when I did guidance on myself, I accidentally used D&D guidance and rolled a D4 instead of taking the +1.
Crossing streams.
6 and a 16.
6 and a 16. Those both fail, so
Okay.
they both take 5 damage.
All right.
And then my third action, I am going to. Is there a thing where even if it's a 1-action spell, can you only cast 1 spell per turn? Oh, it's a cantrip anyway, so if it was, it shouldn't matter.
You're fine. You can
Okay,
cast
cool. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna.
You have 3 actions. That's
Cool.
just how it works.
So I'm just gonna say, get him, Remi, and I'm gonna give Remi a +1 of guidance.
Cantrip also feels really good to say.
Cantrip is really nice.
Cantrip.
Uh,
AoE.
all right, Krug, your turn.
This is an ASMR
Do I
channel
feel like
now.
there's enough room for me to? That's really bad ASMR. It's not doing it for me.
Oh my god!
I
Imagine,
kinda like that, though.
imagine an ASMR channel where it was just dice.
That
I can
That
get behind
feels
I
that.
can get
good.
behind that.
Yeah. All right, we're pivoting now.
Rolling on the different surfaces.
Yeah, rolling in a die tray, like actually.
Hey,
like,
so is there enough room for me to push one of them backwards? Like, or would they just run into another zombie that's immediately behind them?
They would run into another zombie that's immediately behind them. Like I said, there are so many zombies behind them.
Yeah, it's just
pushing.
like a wall. Okay, in that case, I'm going to flurry of blows. I'm going to hit the one in front
metal
of
show?
Moss.
Okay.
I mean, he said earlier it was very metal.
Yeah, we're at a metal show.
Oh, God.
I keep forgetting.
have a
I don't
mosh
wear
pit.
glasses when I'm Robin.
26.
26. Okay.
Crit?
had those eyebrows.
I don't think so. If I remember numbers that didn't hit earlier.
26 is a crit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
These
man.
are not the same zombies that you have fought.
If they were, we would be
Zombos
screwed
come in
because they
different
killed me really
sizes.
hard.
And shapes.
They killed you really hard.
They did kill me.
Not
They
the regular
did
sort
kill
of
you really
killing.
hard.
9 damage.
9 damage to the one in front of Moss.
Yes.
All right.
Another attack.
Another one.
This is the second flurry of, ooh boy, blows.
Yeah,
12.
you're right, blows.
12 hits. It beats.
Ooh.
Beats.
Oh, that's not good.
12 DC, okay, good to know. AC, I mean.
8 damage.
8 damage.
12 AC.
Okay.
And then I'm going to second action. I'm gonna hit strike one more time. Let's see what happens. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. That's pretty good. Oh, that's just 13.
13 hits.
Yeah. 8 damage.
That zombie, you punch right through his skull. And he you literally punch and like, ew, and you like pull your hand out, and it collapses in front of
I'm
you.
having Outbreak Undead flashback.
So I feel way more like prepared to fight these things, you know?
All right, Krug, is that your entire turn?
And then I'm going to do. Okay, this has the mental trait. Just
Okay.
so throwing that out there, I'm gonna feint the one in front of me.
Okay.
You're gonna faint.
Yeah. So
I
I'm gonna.
understand the other
This
way.
is against perception DC. Wow, I got a natural one.
Cool.
That
Hero point?
critical
Hero
failure.
point?
Your feint
Hero point?
backfires.
Hero point?
Not using it. Your feint backfires. You're flat-footed against melee attacks. The target attempts against you until the end of your next turn. Cool.
We're so close to the end though. You could use hero point.
I'm not going to hero point here.
All right,
I'm
cool.
just -2 to my AC.
Yeah.
For a
It's
round.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, for one round. I'm good.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
All right,
I'm full health.
Then that brings us to you.
I want an AoE.
All right, roll it.
Okay, it is the
It's a D8.
3-action one, right?
Yeah.
So it's just 1d8, nothing else.
I believe it's
This is D8.
plus.
It's just a D8.
It's a D8 plus.
It says if 30-action, 30-foot emanation, 1d8. Right?
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not plus your modifier,
8.
apparently.
Ooh.
8.
Nice.
8 some damage.
Back
Cool.
to full.
I'm back to full, yeah.
Back to full.
Still.
Yeah, we can do this all day.
Still.
And that would hit 3 rows of zombies. And if any of the druids behind us were hurt, they're a little less now.
An 8.
Have fun keeping track of that.
Yeah.
Also, I got these dice for my
Yep.
birthday, which is on Wednesday, and they're beautiful. I
They're
was
beautiful.
thinking.
They look like Moss's hair. You can't tell. 'Cause
They're black and blue. They're beautiful.
They are.
So you do this, and light and sparkle comes and emanates around you in a circle, and just starts. You see the zombies. You see the flesh on these zombies start to just like slowly rip away at them. Well, all of you feel better.
Yeah.
Then that's 3 actions. So that's your turn.
I feel super badass right now.
That brings us to Remi.
Crew goes, why don't we do that more often?
I do it all the time, Krug.
But are there still zombos right in front of me? I'm gonna do some pokes. Poke.
Did
Poke.
none of the other ones in front of us died from that? Okay.
Doing some pokes. I'm gonna poke the one in front of.
Well, you're on the other side. No, it's
Wait,
20
what-
feet wide. I totally
It was
forgot.
30 feet.
No,
so,
no, yeah, but the
yeah.
cave is 20 foot, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So the 2 in front of you both die, actually.
Okay, cool.
Does the javelin have reach?
No.
Nice try.
But the one,
You could have had the other thing.
the one in front of Krug is still up, right?
Yeah,
Which
I'm
one
just gonna
it is?
poke the one in front of Krug.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
a Krug poke.
Javelins are actually a really cool weapon.
That's
That
actually
hits.
fine. Yeah. 15?
15? 15 hits,
Hits.
Nice.
Woo! 10 damage.
Chat would also like to remind you that you can throw it, but they don't suggest that you do.
If we get it stuck, the zombie will bring it back to you.
Didn't they used to do that in the Olympics, like javelin
Those
throwing, like
javelins
spear
are
throwing?
zombies?
I feel like they still do.
At zombies?
They do.
Yeah, they totally did it. at
They
Still,
zombies.
I think they still throw.
Well, they're running low on zombies, but
Yeah.
You take the spear and you stab forward and stab right into its throat. And once you remove the spear, it falls as well to the ground. All
And
of
there's a
you.
head on a pike now.
No, it was the throat. It didn't.
Sure.
Not the whole head. Crew, roll a warfare lore for me, please.
sure. Natural 20.
Whoa!
Oh,
That's 2 warfare lore natural 20s in a row.
dude, I feel like this entire table, like we get good natty 20s.
Sometimes.
You know for a fact that
Knock
if
on
you
wood.
maintain this line this far and this close to the line itself, that you're only going to get pushed backwards. You need to push forwards.
Guys, we might want to push these people back. Take up the space that we create.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward then.
Okay.
I'm gonna move forward and take another poke.
All right, do it.
I think. All right.
So you attack, you
Yeah.
move, you attack.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
You could say
15.
The 15?
Pokemon. Your
All right, 15
Pokemon.
hits.
Okay. 6. 6 damage.
All right, cool. All right. The row of zombies cannot move forward on Remi, but they move forward everywhere else. Remi, they're going to attack you 3 times.
I'd like to see them try.
Actually, you're going to be attacked 6 times. No, 5 times.
Well, because they each have like yeah.
You're being attacked 5 times. So first attack.
Did you raise your shield?
No.
No, they
not,
they.
I wanted to take another poke,
Yeah.
Yep, that was the
but hopefully I'll get
20
healed.
hits. 20 hits.
20 does hit.
All right,
If
I'm
I
gonna-
had, but if I had my shield up, it wouldn't have.
I'm gonna just roll all of the attacks and then
Cool.
do damage at the
That's
end.
fine with me.
That is a miss. That is also a miss. And then the next person is going to attack. That's a miss. Oh my god.
That was a lot of single digits.
I
Yeah.
rolled above 10 one time.
I watched all this happen. It was beautiful.
It's
Wait,
It's a 1!
Wait,
You
what?
know what I love about playing with a GM that doesn't hide their rolls is you can see the single digits go.
Yeah.
You're going to take 4 damage.
That's less than I took
That
last
set of
time.
dice, by the way, I'm not going to tell you to change it, but that set of dice, I stopped using it because I was only rolling
Well,
one on it.
if
It's
you
cursed
notice, normally I
dice.
have my dice tray, but because we put the green screen up for photos, it's behind. Yeah, it's a different.
Strategic.
Yep, I screwed up.
No, I swear to God, those dice are cursed. I rolled
They're
terribly
probably
on them.
really unbalanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means everyone else is only going to get 2 attacks on them this turn.
Cool.
So Krug, miss. That's a 19 though.
Oh, that
19
hits.
minus 5 is a 14 plus 7.
That hits.
Yep. And that's a bite.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Man.
Come on.
Kind of wish you
on.
could use that hero point now, huh?
No.
Krug doesn't want to use it. I'm telling you, you should never use a hero point from now on. While you're doomed, I'm telling you, out of character, do not ever use a hero point unless you go down.
Yeah. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
I know that taking notes.
How do we undoom?
Normally, you just do it by resting, but since this is a homebrewed version of
It's
Doom,
like
we have to figure that out.
Spiritually doomed.
Yep. You're going to take 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And please be grabbed.
Sure.
Yep.
That's fine.
Do you have to make a... Because it was a bite, right? Do you have to make a...
Nope.
Okay. Sweet.
This is a shambling zombie. This is not a plague zombie. There is a difference between them. So that was 2 attacks on you, 2 attacks on you, and that's a miss.
That's probably going to hit.
15?
Meets.
8 meets.
Your AC's 15.
Yeah.
Oof. Take 9 points of damage.
Ah, what?
Alright.
It's fine. Where's my
All right,
pencil?
now you. 20. I assume hits. And 16?
16 does not.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So you just take a punch.
Does shield give you AC?
Oh, yeah, I had shield on.
But shield only lasts for a round.
Ah, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to take 5 points of damage. Shield is literally basically the equivalent of... it's like the
Raising your
magical
shield. Yeah, that
version
makes
of
sense.
raising your
That
shield.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Cool. All right. That brings us back to the top of initiative. That brings us to Robin.
1, 2, 3 actions to heal in a 30-foot burst. And that is 4 for everybody.
Okay.
And 4 against all the zombies. And that is my whole... I'm assuming the one in front of me doesn't die from that.
Mm-mm.
So
That one only took 6 damage before.
Cool. So that is my full turn.
All right. Actually, that's actually a couple of them are dead.
Cool.
Yeah. So basically, that row that attacked you is now dead.
Oh,
Okay,
sweet.
so this base
Because between Moss's AOE heal and your AOE heal, it hit the ones behind. So
Right.
it's actually like they've damaged them.
Yeah.
So now you've damaged them, and so now those that were moved forward are all just dead. So you
Okay.
have a row in front of you. You sadly can't move
Yeah.
forward, but that does leave
Push
both of them.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that brings us to Krug.
Cool. I'm
I'm like
gonna
doing this with Robin. Like, we're on the same level.
escape, which is going to be my athletics.
No, it's
against-
dead.
Oh, it died. Of course, it can't be grabbing while it died. I'm gonna go ew, and then I'm gonna.
That's 2 actions.
Oh, hard ass GM. Weird.
It's like Luke in Last Jedi.
Yeah, basically. Okay, so what's our row looking like right now?
There's no one in front.
There's no one in front
Except
of you.
for Remi.
Our row. As far as like how we're staggered against each other.
It's Remi and then the row of you.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to where Remi is.
Okay.
And then I'm going to turn around, and I'll take an action for this if you want. I'll turn around and look and see how are the other holds doing.
You don't have to turn around because I don't want you to put your back to the rest of the group.
This fair.
But you can roll.
Not turn all, but like
Yeah, you want to make a roll of
yeah,
perception.
perception.
That will be an action.
That's fine.
Back into
12.
They're fighting them off. But they're not, the issue is that they will never be able to push them back.
Yeah.
At the same time, they're not pushing deeper into it.
Okay.
You know that the more that you close off, the easier it's going to get.
Okay.
But the problem is that this one needs to get closed. If this one doesn't get closed, it's just making it harder for everyone else.
Yeah. And then I don't need to escape. I healed for 4 health. I'm gonna flurry of blows.
Okay.
The one in front. Has the one in front of Remi taken damage?
All of them are the ones that have taken damage are dead. The ones yes, the one in front of Remi is taking damage because of the AoE.
The 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna attack the one in front of Remi.
Yeah, the front 8 should take that. Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
Or no,
17
if it's
plus
30
8.
feet.
17. Yeah.
Is that a
12.
crit?
12 is
That's
12 is their
Way more
AC.
than that, actually.
So that's a crit.
You have
That's
to
a
hit
crit.
22
Yeah,
or
that's a
higher.
crit.
Yeah.
So
Because that's a 25.
my d6 is good.
Dang, when I did mine, I got 15 twice, so I don't get to feel the crit. The feeling.
What's that?
Huh?
What's this?
I also don't have
It's
my.
it's a coin
sword.
basically.
Oh, okay.
It's a D2.
A D2.
9.
Sorry.
What's that?
I just like something shiny. Must touch. I'm a magpie.
R2D2.
12 damage. Sorry. 12 damage.
Oh, great. Yeah.
First one's 12 damage, and then the second one, 17 again. So the same, was it 25 minus 4, 21,
21 is not a crit.
but it hits. Mm-hmm. Right, because the AC is
The
super
AC
low.
is 12.
8
Um,
damage.
It dies. You literally punch it right in it, and you can see the bones collapse on itself.
I'm going to shake my hands off again and say, I need some gloves. And then I'm going to... Let's try fainting again. I'm going to faint the one in front of me.
I'm going to catch Krug.
You're
I
fainting.
should faint at the big... Actually, no. I'm going to crane stance.
You're a crane stance?
I'm going to crane stance.
All right.
Why, you've never done that before.
I have done that before. Once.
Oh,
Not
once.
enough. I have
What
done
does
it
crane
enough.
stance do so everyone knows?
So crane stance is +1 AC, and my attacks become a special unarmed crane wing attack that does the exact same amount of damage as my normal attack in every possible way.
Okay.
Monks are cool as hell, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
My AC is 21 now.
So you just brought your AC up by 1.
Yeah. It changes. It like makes your attack weaker when you go later into the game because it sets your damage die at a certain value. So if you increase your damage die, but also you get the AC, and there's
the
other
AC,
like special
yeah.
actions you
Yeah,
can take
yeah.
later level stuff.
Awesome. All right, great. That brings us to Moss.
I'm gonna do another AoE.
Roll it.
I'm gonna do a roll. I'm rolling it.
Wait, are you staying back?
Yeah.
Okay.
We should... I
Should I
think
push-
we should fill the spaces because otherwise they
Yeah.
can push it around it. I think if we should be alternating turns, like move up and then when we're
I'm
on
going
Well,
the
the
to actually-
the problem is that Moss can't AoE heal
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
because it's a 3-action
It's a
thing.
3-action,
So
yeah.
if she moves forward, all she's doing is taking up that spot. What will end up happening is if they don't move up, the two back people, you two, stay back. It means that the 2 fighters will have more people that are going to be able to attack them.
Can we call over some creatures, some
Troglodytes.
troglodytes to fill the gaps?
I mean, they like me.
They're all
At least
around
Pebble
fighting.
likes me.
They're also ordered to fight.
And we'd be able to stay back then and just keep doing ranged stuff, which would be cool.
Currently, the Zolgaths are trying to prevent anyone coming in from any other direction and attacking the dude that's casting the spell. He's basically ritually casting Meld Earth, is basically what's happening.
Okay, so they're like defending him. Okay.
So you can...
Is the cast time 1 minute by chance?
No.
I'm gonna ask Krug because
it 10
Krug
minutes
rolled
by
so
chance?
good on the warfare knowledge
1
check.
hour.
I want to ask Krug what I should do with his warfare knowledge because he's right next to me, right?
Yeah, so, Krug, you know that you can push forward and take more hits. Them casting these is going to make it easier for you to push forward. It's basically, sorry, I know I'm going a weird way about this, but it's 6 of one way, half a dozen of another. If they stay back and AoE heal, it's going to make it easier for you and Remi to crush through and push through forwards. If they move forward,
We're going to take less damage, but they're going to... so I'm going to say... do you think we got this?
Oh yeah.
All right, stay back.
All right,
Okay.
AoE heal.
Okay, AoE heal. Where's Pebble, by the way?
You don't know.
Okay. I'm worried about him.
I think chat has paid enough tonight to keep Pebble alive for 1 more episode.
Well, only 3. 3.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we'll see.
guys. But anybody who needs healing, you get 3.
Cool, I'm back.
But I really want to kill Pebble, though.
No! Pebble is part of my menagerie now.
Here's the thing.
boy.
I'm not gonna travel with a flesh-wearing.
Well, we can
monster.
make him take the flesh
He's
off.
my friend, okay? Just like
chaotic
Harry was,
evil creature.
Just like Onion was. Just like, what was my horse's name?
Onion's
Coco-
with you, by the way.
Coco.
If I learn that Onion and Snowball
Snowball, yeah, my
are
horse.
both also like mysterious creatures that happen to be chaotic evil in the future, we're gonna have a real problem.
Yeah.
If you just keep collecting chaotic evil people.
I just...
Well, hey, you know you've traveled enough with Herring that you know Herring is evil. Chaotic, maybe. Evil, no.
Chaotic's fine. Remi's basically chaotic. I don't know what your actual
Remi's a little
alignment is.
chaotic.
And
Yeah,
as for Onion, Onion's there with you.
She's just in my pouch.
Yeah, Onion actually has some abilities that you haven't used yet.
I didn't know that!
I know. I'm just saying. Onion is a familiar, which means that they gain the minion trait, which means that you can spend an action on your turn and give them 2 actions, basically. And they can cast your spells for you.
What? Onion can do magic?
Yeah.
Wait,
But
could
they
she
couldn't
do
cast-
magic separately from me? So, like, I could give her magic, and then I could do a spell alongside her?
She casts your spell for you.
But could we do spells together? Like, she could do a spell next to
No,
me?
basically the idea behind it is that Onion has the ability to fly, actually fly. And Onion...
A flying chicken?
Yeah. Onion's
My
magical.
goodness.
Onion has the ability to fly, and Onion can be the source of a magical spell.
So I could send her away to do a spell. Holy shiz balonies.
But she can only take 2 actions, right? So she couldn't do like the aura heal that we've been doing.
But I could like
But-
send her into the fray and then call her like to cast an AoE heal and then bring her
You
back.
could send her into the fray on one turn and then use AoE heal from her as the thing on the second,
so it
on
would
the
have
second
it couldn't
turn.
be
Sure.
2 turn. It could be 1 turn for her to go and cast the spell.
No, she only has 2 actions.
Well, I'm not gonna put her into that much danger.
I mean,
She can fly.
She can fly.
She can fly above them. when
It's
they
not
can't
like
reach her.
Oh, so
after
she
the
can
turn's
just
over
fly.
she lands. Yeah.
Oh, I'm still thinking in chicken rules. Chickens can't fly.
Yeah, no.
So I thought she could like glide and go down.
She's not a cuckoo.
No.
She
Onion,
can flutter.
Onion has the full
She's
capability of flying.
She's a chicken copter. Oh my god. Why did you just now tell me this?
Because I thought this was a dramatically important time to tell you that.
She's going she's okay. All right. I'm internalizing this knowledge for my next turn.
Yes, it's in the book, but this is also the first time I told Molly that Moss's Onion was an actual familiar.
That's
I don't know.
different.
Also, I don't know if I've told the viewers, but Onion was the name of my actual old chicken who was like the love of my life, and I have her tattooed to my leg. She got eaten by a possum. It was terrible. But she was the best, and I'm so happy that she can live on being a fucking, freaking OP bird. She can be an OP bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So you've spent all 3 of your actions,
Yeah,
but
but next time.
you now know that you have the ability to do additional things.
I'm so excited.
All right, so that brings us to Remi.
How much deals for 4?
I'm gonna. There's one right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna poke it.
There's actually Krug killed the one in front of you.
Oh, so I'll kill.
There's one to your like.
There's
one
one
to your
in front
left
of. There's
and
one in
to
front
your
of
right.
Krug,
I'll kill that.
and
one.
then there's one in front of 5 feet in front of your wife.
I'll kill that one for sure. I'll kill that
that's a
one.
good idea.
Yeah, I'll poke that one. I'll give it a poke. Oh, yes! I finally get that crit.
Yeah.
27.
Nice.
Love it. Roll it.
Yeah. And do we double the damage or do I roll
Double.
twice?
You roll the dice twice.
Roll that twice. Okay.
That's good.
Glad you rolled it
yeah.
twice.
10 damage.
10 damage. All right.
Yeah.
Is that's already plus your strength? Yeah, because you.
Yeah.
Cool. You swing your sword.
Well, I have a spear.
Oh yeah, you have a
Javelin.
spear. That's right.
I'm poking
Because
it.
you were a dick. So you take the spear and you again stab right in the chest, and you can see it just collapse to the ground. That's your first attack.
Oh, cool. I want to poke the one in front of Krug now then.
Okay.
Hey, getting a poke. That's pretty good. 21.
Close. Almost a
I
crit.
know.
Yeah,
I
almost a
know.
crit.
Almost a crit.
What it is a hit.
7 damage.
You stab forward and it also collapses to the ground.
I'd like to. I think I want to move forward.
Cool.
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah.
All right. So you step forward. All right. Cool.
Great.
So shook about Onion. I'm like here just like ruminating.
All right, so it is their turn. The line of zombies is going to move forward. It's going all the way forward. It's basically all of them are moving forward as far as they can go forward. So you're kind of at like a pyramid almost. You've got Remi, who is 2 steps forward. There are a zombie next to you. It doesn't leave your space. There's one
was
zombie
wondering,
next to you, one in front of you. You're basically surrounded by all sides except for behind you.
Cool.
There's
cool,
a
cool.
zombie. And then to your right. So behind you and to your right, there aren't zombies. One of them's Krug, the other spot's empty. Zombies in front of you, and next to you, and one in front of Moss. So all of them are going to have multiple attacks. So you get 2 attacks onto you.
Go for it.
Well, I'm 10 feet away from my wife, right?
Yes.
My wife.
Well, you're 10 feet ahead and then 5 feet to the right. So like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's still in your space.
So it's like, yeah, it's literally like.
If
I
they
move up one more time, then anybody who's trying to get to Robin, I can attack of opportunity.
Exactly.
Cool. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Okay, cool. First attack fails. Second attack is an 18.
that hits.
Okay, it bites you.
First attack fails, second attack prevails.
10 damage.
Wow.
Yup.
Wait, I have resistance and immunity to damage on my sheet here.
That is a lot of damage.
You're
That is
also
a lot
grabbed.
of damage. And you're
I'm
grabbed?
Yep.
I don't get to save on that.
Nope.
So they just grab. Cool.
Yup. When they bite,
That's fine.
they bite on and keep on. They keep on trucking. So that's the 2 attacks there. Thank you, Paizo, for following us.
Thank you, Paizo.
Thank you, Daddy Paizo.
They've deep. Oh.
Papa
Weirdly
Paizo.
enough,
Papa
they
Paizo.
stopped following us.
Oh wow, they just ended the company. They just done
Sorry. Affiliate Daddy.
Affiliate daddy.
Why are all of our books on fire?
All right, so the next one is going to... you're going to have 2, 4...
6 attacks, right? On me?
No, you're gonna have more. You're gonna have more than that. Next to you, 2, 4,
8.
5, 6, 7.
Oh, that one didn't move. 9?
8, 9,
Wait.
and then that one's gonna attack
It
you.
couldn't be more than 8 if you're surrounded, right? Because isn't there only 8 squares around a person?
They each get multiple attacks.
Oh,
though.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna draw this out in my head.
Do it.
Just
By
so
on your
I.
head, you mean on that piece of paper?
Yep.
Hey, y'all know how I'm doomed?
Yeah.
If I go down right now,
Yeah.
Going
this could be
down.
bad.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
could be
don't-
bad, but I
just
think we're
try to
you're
avoid
fine.
that.
Yeah. So
I think
1,
we're
2,
okay. Hopefully they roll bad again.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That one's gonna attack crew. So 2,
You're welcome.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attacks.
I said 9, right?
I don't remember. All right, so
probably.
let's
Something
start
like
with them.
Okay.
Miss.
Oh. That's high.
21.
Ooh.
That hits.
So that's
one
one
hit.
one bite attack. So we're gonna do bite and we're gonna do claw.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
And so that guy's that one.
I'm gonna be grabbed.
Miss. 16.
That does not hit.
Okay. So that's a miss. 12 misses.
That's high.
Not that high. It's a -10 to this one.
Oh, okay.
So 14 misses.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is 14 with a -10.
I rolled a 17. They have a +7.
Rolled high.
Oh no.
Miss. And that one is a -5 plus. So that's a 7, 8, 19.
19 meets. 15.
So you have, out of all 9 attacks, you got 2 bites. 5 damage for the first bite,
Okay.
and 10 damage for this for the second bite.
All right. Great. Thank you. I do have a question. So if I'm grabbed, does that would that make it easier for them to attack me?
So the grabbed condition, which I have conveniently written down because I am supposed to be using it a lot. If you attempt to manipulate action while grabbed, you must succeed a DC 5 flat check or it is lost.
That's it?
Yes, it's not that strong.
It's not that strong. Yeah.
Cool. Great.
All right, Krug. 4 attacks onto you.
Okay,
Miss. Wow.
Wait.
I'm never using these dice.
AC's 21. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, but I rolled a 5.
But is that a... Oh, that was your first attack then, so not a... I'm looking for a crit.
Critical failure.
Yeah. Oh, but
No,
you're not gonna...
So 2 attacks.
Oh, my
for-
AC is -2 if I'm grabbed.
Yeah, if you're flat-footed. Yeah.
Because I'm held in place, my AC is -2, so...
Krug, you don't get a hit at all.
Cool.
Moss.
I laugh at them.
No. No hurdy. No hurdy. Is nice,
15.
Yeah.
Did you
It
shield
Good
last
meets,
round?
it meets.
Oh.
Yeah.
It
All
meets.
You're gonna take 9 points of damage.
Is Moss grabbed? Mm-hmm. That's bad.
We'll just do a bunch of heal.
Wait, I mean, all these zombies and 3 rows back would have taken 15 just healing damage so far.
They've
so.
all taken quite a bit of damage.
Yeah.
That...
That brings us to Robin.
Cool. I'm gonna take out my last healing infused berry and crush it in my hand and do my last AoE heal.
Okay. Roll it.
This is my last spell slot, and then we're
Don't
going
worry,
focus
there's
points.
only 4 more caves that you
God.
have to close up.
Oh, cool. Great. Awesome. Yeah, we're definitely going to get to that in this
Yeah.
session.
No, you're definitely not getting it.
No, that's just a 2. Just 2. So everyone can heal for 2, and then I'll take 2 more damage.
All right. Krug, your turn.
I'm gonna attack the one that's grabbing Moss.
Okay.
because that's not okay.
Okay.
Oops. Just the rolling pencils.
This is flurry of blows, by the way. First one is going to be a 21.
21 hits.
8 damage.
Okay.
Still on?
It's barely there.
Okay.
It's literally like...
What about a 11 plus, what is the number? 8. 19. That hits.
Uh-huh. What was the first one again?
21?
Oh, so...
Yeah, one off.
My dog. Stop.
8
Why did
again.
that scare me so much?
All right, it dies.
Cool. And then I'm
Hey,
gonna... Hey.
nice.
So what's the... Can you go over the layout one more time for me?
There's nothing next to you. There's 2 in front of you, 1 directly in front of you, 1 to the right of you. Remi is in front of you to the left.
Yeah.
And then there's a whole row of them in front of Remi.
Okay. And is there one in front of Robin still?
Yes.
And I have 2 actions left. That's not going to be worth. Is there one in front of me to my right, basically 5 feet in front of Moss?
Yes.
I'm going to attack that one.
Okay.
This is going to be -8, which is a lot. Oh, so it's just the flat dice roll then for me. Okay, so 4.
Okay, 4 doesn't hit.
Okay, and then one more attack.
Okay.
What about a 3?
Does not
Cool.
also hit.
In that case,
That's your whole turn.
that's my whole turn.
All right, cool. Brings us to Moss.
Okay, so if I send Onion, that's 1 action.
Yes.
And she can cast one of my 2 actions with
She can basically cast your spell.
Okay. So she can do heal,
But only a 2-action heal.
which is a 30-foot range, which is still an AoE.
It's a single target.
Oh, it's a
that's with
single
me.
target.
Imagine
So-
it stopping at the first thing it hits.
Yeah, so basically you can spend this is what I would suggest is
Okay.
you spend your action and you have Onion get into position
Okay.
and then you step forward, which would be a second action, and then raise shield.
Okay. That's what I'm
And
going
then
to do.
next time, cast your spell from Onion.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do all that.
Cool. All right, that brings us to Remi.
I'm gonna poke the one that's in front of my wife.
Okay,
My wife.
you're grabbed, so you have to roll a flat.
A flat.
Is that attacking as a manipulated action?
Yes,
Oh,
Okay.
is it not?
I will
I thought
double
earlier
check.
when we were talking about opportunity attack.
You're right.
it wasn't,
Right.
But,
I mean,
but maybe that's
I
not
think it
using
would be if you were to
weapons?
remove, or you were to pull a weapon. That's what
Yeah,
it would
yeah,
be.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna.
Strike is just attack.
Okay, 18.
18 hits.
18 hits. Haha, 10
Bless you. Like, bless you 4 times.
10 damage.
Kill it.
Kill it.
Ooh.
Woo!
You hear the metal go through its skull and hit the wall next to it, and then you pull out and you just watch it just.
Thanks, babe.
No problem. And then I turn.
Their wife.
Yeah, did you say their wife?
Yeah, their wife.
Their
Their
wife.
wife.
That's me.
And then,
I'm wife.
Having a great time. Like
and
friends.
then I'm going to poke the one in front of me.
Okay. There's also one to the left of you.
Oh,
That yeah. So
I'm gonna poke the one in front of me.
okay.
Wait, if you kill the one to the left of you, I can move up 2 spaces next time. Which might be-
You can move up 2 spaces.
Yeah, to fill. I'm gonna start moving in because I can't do my
are
AoE
you?
heals anymore, so there's no point.
Oh,
in doing
okay.
that.
No. The reason you're staying back is because you're squishy.
Yeah.
We're trying to keep things from hitting you ever.
Yeah, but then they're just gonna keep pushing forward. Like,
Well, I'm trying to focus diagonally and then just let the one in front of me live until the one to the diagonally of me is
Okay.
dead.
So if I poke the one in front of me and I kill it,
uh-huh.
I can move forward 1.
Sure.
And then if the zombie that ends up being kitty corner behind me starts moving towards you, I can attack of opportunity it.
Sure. Okay.
That's like what I'm thinking.
Okay.
And
Sure.
it's true.
Cool.
That said, I would maybe raising my shield would be a good option, but I'm still gonna poke. I'm gonna poke. The poke does not go. It's
No poke.
11.
11 does not hit.
Dang. Damn it.
Wait,
Wait.
I have guidance.
Oh.
Which
It's
is
just a
just a
plus
plus 1.
Plus
Oh.
one.
So
12.
that's 12.
Wait, so that means it beats?
Yeah.
I did it. Okay, I have guidance. So plus 1 guidance. Oh, thanks, my wife.
You're welcome.
Thank you, my wife.
I'm wife.
Nice. That's 9 damage.
9 damage, kills it.
Oof.
I move forward.
Oh.
Yeah. Attack,
Yeah,
move.
you
microphone?
did. You bunked the microphone.
I'm sorry.
You're not
For the
blind.
podcast
guys.
listeners, that was not an explosion.
It was my head.
My head.
My head.
All right. So you kill it and you move forward. All right, cool.
I mean, I'm just gonna get like 1 billion attacks.
Oh
on
yeah.
me
Oh
now.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You'll,
Oh yeah.
You'll be.
You're gonna die.
All right. So yeah, they move forward, all of them, including the one. So you get an attack.
Attack of opportunity. Natural 20.
Wow.
I think that crits.
Yeah. Good job.
Natural 20. Sweet. Sweet.
Little pretty boy.
14 damage.
Oh boy.
14 damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's killer. All right.
Wait.
In fact,
Literally
it
kill it?
kills
Literally
it.
kill it.
Boom.
Yeah. All right. Cool. And they surround you again.
Yeah.
Did another one just take that one's place, or is there now a gap in front of me because Remi killed the one?
They're basically moving simultaneously. They're
Yeah.
a rambling, shambling zombie mob. So they're
Sure.
literally just moving forward. Cool. Okay. Cool. Let's attack. That's the D20.
I'm still grabbed, right? Or did I kill that one?
Ooh. For who though? Oh boy.
It's a natural 20?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You got a
Well,
crit.
We did it, everyone. It was a good time.
Yeah, the thing I don't like about a GM that doesn't
That's a
hide their rolls.
11.
11 points of damage.
The pain.
Oh boy.
Oh,
And again, I'm out of. You probably have 1 heal left.
gosh.
I have 1 heal left.
Yeah.
With onion.
Yeah. Which will hit them, but.
All right. So that's the first attack amongst the 9 that you're about to, or the 8 more you have.
Okay.
All right. So actually, no. It's only 8 because everyone moved. So miss.
No actual way.
Another 20.
Yeah.
And it was with a bite.
Which is what?
Oh no!
Come on!
No!
19 points of damage.
Yeah.
Can the chat do something about this? If they don't have enough money, can they do something about this?
Hero point,
Would a hero point help
That
you?
was a natural 20 and 2 8s.
Oh!
That was ridiculous.
Good lord.
Are you up?
No, I'm down.
Oh, you're down.
I go
Okay.
down.
And Remi's yelling timber.
Are they still gonna attack them?
No,
Okay.
no, they're
Okay,
down.
that's good.
They have no reason.
It's
to
okay, everyone. It's not like I'm doomed. I should be fine.
Yeah, you're gonna. Oof, you're so fucked. All right, so then the rest are going to. Yeah, you deserved it. You know what? I know I'm trying not to cuss much, but this situation deserves
It
it.
calls for it, yeah.
All right, Krug.
Yeah.
19.
Miss.
What is your AC?
21.
So 21. So on their first hit, I have to roll a 16 or no, a 14 or higher.
Wait, did you crane stance?
Yeah.
Didn't you crane stance the last time? And this previous time you didn't crane stance?
Crane stance stays until I stop crane stancing. I just do it once to turn it on, basically.
Why don't you do that more?
Because it limits the kinds of attacks I can make.
Sure.
All right. Literally didn't roll high enough for any of them.
Cool.
Moss.
Yes. I'm gonna make my chicken mess some
Cool.
Chrisimini up.
Apparently they
Oh,
only
it's not that
crit
bad.
on.
William twice. And then rolled back
William!
All right. So that brings us up
RPGs are
to
great.
your turn.
They are.
Remi, get up! Let's stabilize. And I think that just works.
It's a cantrip?
So it's
Yeah.
you have to touch them. It's a
Nope.
No.
It is somatic and verbal with a range of 30 feet.
Okay, great.
Boom.
So they're stabilized, which means that they are brought up to
You lose the dying condition, but remain unconscious at 0 hit points.
Correct. You also gained closer to the doom condition, so you are now doomed 3.
Is that because I went down or because I was stabilized? Okay, cool.
It was because you're
Cool.
down.
Cool.
When you go down,
Yeah.
your doom condition goes up by 1.
Oh, okay. So, but when I sleep, it'll go back to 2.
It will go back to.
But I just permanently stay at 2.
You're currently, as far as you're aware, you will stay at 2.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
Good thing you didn't go after your sword.
You would have just died, right? Because
yeah.
we were in Doom 4 and
You
you
did
just
Doom
died
4.
instantly.
Wow.
Yeah. Because when you get Doom 4, you just die.
When I get Doom 4, I just die.
Yeah.
No dying.
Well, not just you. When anything
Yeah,
gets
yeah,
Doom
yeah.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
I
unless you
alone-
have unless you have the Die Hard feat, then it's doomed 5.
I'm humbly asking you to not die.
Cool. So you
Is
cast
there-
stabilize.
Yeah,
it's a
that's
cantrip.
2 actions.
Okay.
So is there a zombie directly in front of me, or do I have space to move in 1?
You have the space to move up 1.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because the thing is,
Yeah.
stabilize doesn't bring them back to life.
Yeah.
They're unconscious. So if the walls close, someone's going to have to pull Remi back.
Right, which is
Yeah.
what we're... I mean, how much conversation
if you
can
do
we have right
AoE
now?
heal, would that hit me?
Oh yeah, that would hit Remi and then I would get them up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool. And that's happening this round, so we're good. We're okay.
We should be fine.
We're okay.
But then I have to survive again, because then if I go down again, then I die.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right.
But in character, we don't necessarily know that.
That's
Like
true.
that's kind of.
All right. So
very
that brings
accurate.
us to Krug.
Are the zombies, like, threatening Remi?
No,
No, they're
they've
not.
killed Remi. They
Okay.
more than likely will probably walk over Remi.
Okay.
I'm fixing to get trampled.
I'm going to... Look... Oh, can Ritual Guy speak? Probably... Do I hear Ritual Guy's voice? Is he going like...
Yes.
Okay. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, you interrupt me like, hey, how are you doing?
How you doing? I'll have to start over now!
Actually, I'm doing...
No!
Don't even joke about it. Don't even.
I don't know what to do.
Gotta start it over.
No.
Don't know what to do.
I don't know how long this spell takes to cast.
1,000 years.
How many rounds have we done? Like 3 or 4?
This is round 4. I think.
Yeah. It might be... Well, okay, I don't know. I don't want to speculate on that.
Oh, once
Yeah,
this
it's
is done,
round
I will
4.
explain how it works.
Yeah.
Once what is done?
Once either you all die or you close up this one.
Oh, sure. Boy, this is rough.
Mm-hmm.
Is Remi 5 feet in front of me?
Yes, to the left of you.
To the left of me. 5 feet in front of me and to the left of me. How difficult would it be for me to, like, drag Remi to the space behind me?
It'd be an athletics check.
And an action? Or oh, okay. I'd like to try that.
Okay.
Be careful, I weigh 87 pounds, I think, guys.
You also have armor on.
And I also have armor on, and I have my shield, and I
I
have
weigh
javelin.
57
Oh,
pounds.
dude, not even a problem. What about 27? 26?
Yeah. You're
Okay.
like,
And then get back into your
Yeah.
crane stance.
Okay, so that's 1. And then is there anybody behind me that is a zombie?
no.
Okay, great. A zombo.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna hit the zombo.
There's only one to the right of you, but not behind you.
Oh, immediately to my right.
Yes.
I'm gonna attack that one. Flurry of blows.
The one right in front of Moss.
Oh boy. 15? I forgot the AC.
Yes.
Sweet. 8 plus... Oh boy. 11 plus 8, 19.
Done.
Another 8. I'm only rolling 5s on a d6. I'm not going to complain about that. That was Flurry of Blows. I have one more action. It's still up?
No, it's dead.
Oh, okay. So now everything's just in front of me. Nothing is to my right, nothing is to my left.
Correct. You're literally the tip of the spear right now.
And Remi's behind me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm 10 feet to your left. Exactly.
I'm going... You're...
Because I moved up,
Oh.
right?
So if I take a 5-foot step back, I will be over Remi and next to Robin.
You can't end your turn in the same space. as
A
Remi.
5-foot step back to my right. I'll be in the same row as Robin.
Yes. You're
Wait,
you're in the same row
yeah,
as
because you
Robin.
only moved up 5 feet, right?
Yes.
And I also moved up
So if you'd like to look at this little diagram, I
would
have here,
love to.
This is Krug.
Yes.
Right. This was
Remi.
Remi. You've moved Remi there.
Yes.
This is Robin. Robin moved here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you are literally like this. This is the. Sorry for everyone that.
Yeah, they can't see it. I'm just gonna hit the one in front of me to my right, the one that's going to be in front of Moss.
Okay.
Oh, that's terrible.
Save the elf. Save the elf.
It's not a critical fail, but it's not gonna hit. I don't want to do the math. Oh, it's 8. It literally is 8.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Remi, who is stabilized but can't do anything. Actually, no, it's Moss. I'm so sorry.
I was gonna
Moss.
say.
I was gonna say that was me.
Is it now? Would it be metagaming to put to do the heal blast in a place where it wouldn't actually hit Remi, given that Remi is all the way back?
Well, that's actually what I was going to bring up. Is
Because,
that Remi was originally up front.
But
Remi
now-
is now in the same row as you. So if Onion is 30 feet like this, where it would hit the majority of them, right?
It wouldn't. Yeah.
Well,
It would not hit Remi.
how many heals do you have left?
One
This is probably the last one.
This is the last one, right?
should be. I only have 3 slots.
Just instead
so I
that
can do
you'll heal
Yeah.
Remi for more if you just single target heal Remi, right?
Correct.
Which
but-
we shouldn't do because they're not going to attack Remi while they're down, and if Remi
Yeah.
goes down again, they're going to die. So like metagaming to keep Remi alive, we want to not heal Remi.
So
In-game,
right now, if Onion heals where Onion's at, it will not hit Remi.
yeah. Which is also, I think, the best place to heal from if we're trying to take out zombies.
Yeah, we're
more than
trying to take
anything
out all
else.
the
Alright.
zombies before we get behind the
So
wall.
Onion is out there, flying above all of them. Roll your heal.
Am I in the range of the heal?
She's like the coolest chicken ever, you guys. I don't know. By the way, she's a light Brahma. She's a big fat. She's white and she has black on her neck and she's
know
got
what that
fluffy feet.
I hope when you said white Brahma, there was like a handful of people watching
light
who knew
Brahma.
Light Brahma.
Chat says,
what I
"Come
said?
on, Onion."
I can't stop rolling. I'm too scared.
What did I
Okay.
say?
No.
Okay, 2 damage to all of them. You again.
Onion.
But this time you see the glow come from Onion, who's literally flying above. It's like almost blinding for just a mere second as like light comes
The most
out
magical
of
chicken.
Onion and glitter and all the sparkle flies out, and you can see that they're starting to burn. That is the end of your turn.
Glitter chicken.
The omnifolent.
And the caster then screams out, "Now! Come back now!"
Thank God.
Onion, come.
So it is now Robin's turn.
I mean, can you call Onion back?
Yeah, I can call her back.
Not on your turn. Not your turn's over. You've spent
But
all
can
3
she
of
come
your
back though?
on your turn. So it's your turn. It's going to be your turn. We're back at the top. Basically, you have a round to get
We're
everything.
still in
but-
combat. So
Okay.
Yeah. So it is Robin's turn.
I'm going to move back.
Cool. That's one action.
It's one action. I'm going to get next to Remi. I think I am going to do... did I take combat healing? If I did, I'm going to do it.
Crew's gonna look at Rob and say, "Run!"
Because here's the thing is Remi's still on the other side of the line.
Oh, then I'm going to try to move Remi back.
Okay. So
You can let Krug do it.
I mean, whatever.
I might as well try if I'm not going to be doing anything else.
You get
But-
2 actions. So
Yeah,
one
yeah.
action
If
to
I'm
move to
going anyway,
Remi and
yeah.
1 action to move Remi.
Yeah.
So roll an athletics check.
Yeah. I think my athletics check is good if I turn into a creature. I'll save my focus points. I might need them. 4. So I'm just like...
You
basically,
grab
I'm-
Remi and you're like
yeah.
trying to tug at Remi.
Krug, move Remi, I can't! And I'm gonna get back.
Crew goes, "Yeah."
I'm gonna try to get next to the caster dude.
All right, cool. Krug, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Remi.
Okay, athletics.
Yeah, I forgot my athletics. It is high. Oh boy, 21.
Cool. You're like. I assume you are grabbing Remi and, moving.
with. Yeah.
Yeah. So you all are now out except for Moss. Moss, it is your turn.
I call
Onion back to
Onion
you.
back.
So you spend 1 action to call to tell Onion what to do. Onion
I don't-
spends their actions to you. So you have
She's
Onion.
back. She's back in my
You have
satchel.
2 more actions.
I don't have any more heals.
Correct. You want to get out of the thing.
I know. I was thinking of casting one on Remi, but yeah, I'm just gonna go to the druid.
Cool. You run back, and as you run back, literally as your foot crosses the line, just a wall pushes up as the obsidian in the ground just shoots through it and closes off. You can see through, but it's just like basically like jagged like knives almost come through the ground. And close off that thing. And the druid slumps over. I have to do that 4 more times.
Is it going to go faster the next time? I'm just kidding. You did a great job with the army.
Your friend.
Can we assist in any way?
Can you assist
Again,
our friend?
I've done a lot of this stuff. I might be able to help you out.
Hold on. And he puts his hand on you and heals you for 11 damage.
Cool.
And you're back up, and all of you roll perception checks.
Mochi.
That scared me.
21.
21.
20.
23.
Oh, natty 20.
Oh,
wow.
boy.
Nice.
Okay.
Everybody notices something.
You can tell that while this was difficult for you, it's harder for everyone else. Everyone else is barely, like, they're fighting. There's a lot of dead. And the problem is that as they're dying, they're turning. And that's where we're going to end today's episode. So I told you I would explain to how that's...
How many holes are there?
5 total.
Jesus
You've closed
Christ.
one. So how the spell works is that each round on their turn, I rolled a d4.
That's what you were rolling that for. Okay.
When I roll a 1, that's when it closes.
Oh my god. So it's possible that it just takes like 40 rounds.
Or it can happen immediately.
Or it can
Yeah.
happen immediately.
Wow.
You have a 25% chance on each round for it to close.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So
pretty cool.
that's how I was doing it.
You know, and at the very beginning of that fight, I was going to be like, oh, so this is what it feels like to be in control of a fight. And then it spiraled. And I was like,
I know. I felt the same way.
because infinity enemies, no matter how low of a level they are infinity enemies.
Yep.
Yeah. Just keep coming and keep
And you've got
coming,
4 more, and your 2 casters are out of their heal spells. So that's going to be a real fun thing.
My spells.
Oh, all of your spells?
That was all. Yeah, that was all.
Your focus spells.
Well, yeah. But
So that being said, as I told you before we started, is that you should all, because you had asked if I had a blank character sheet, and I said, oh, you should wait until after this, is because I was planning on leveling all of you. But I'm not going to level you guys until all 5 of the gates are closed.
Did you think we were going to close all 5 of the gates today?
I didn't expect Remi to push the dude into the thing, so he's being significantly less helpful.
sure.
Oh. Gotcha. We're not getting help from him because I tried to kill him.
Yes.
Well, I figured I would get some kind of respect.
Do you think this guy respects anything except for maybe himself? Maybe.
Yeah, but the best part about this episode actually is that there were so many hints that were going on in this episode of like different things that I'm very excited about all of you. Like it's like, here's a bunch of like little bit of string. Which one are you gonna follow?
I'm obsessed with the idea of the other leaders being a part of this.
Mm-hmm.
And the mirror and all of that.
The
stuff.
mirror,
Remember
the other leader.
She's doing this, and she, and how he was like, no, the zombies are gonna attack in a month. And it's
And
like,
there was
no, they're
that
here
cult
right
just
now,
like
so it's
hanging out.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with not dying.
Well, right now you've got a Remi to protect because if a Remi falls one more time,
I just die.
Can I cast shield on Remi?
nope, it's just a
Cast by
self-cast.
yourself.
But that being said, it is the end of the episode. Is there anything anyone wants to plug before we head off? Let's start.
Glass Beach.
Glass Beach.
Yeah.
Glass Beach Band at Glass Beach Band.
And Hijinks and Handlebars, Tuesday nights.
Every Tuesday night.
7:30
7:30
p.m.
p.m. Pacific.
Sweet. Krug.
Game Gorgons on YouTube. If you don't like the fact that we don't know all of the rules by heart because, there's infinity of them, and you want to hear people talk about the rules, you can go check out Game Gorgon on YouTube, youtube.com/QueueTimesMain. It's a fun show.
Just follow me. I do weird stuff on the internet sometimes. Molly McIsaac. I usually have elf ears on.
Cool. I want to thank all of you so much. We actually hit 1,500 followers on Twitter. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.
We're almost at 9,000 on YouTube, which is really exciting.
That means we're almost over 9,000.
We're almost over 9,000.
Over 9,000.
Which is very, very exciting.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z.
yes.
It feels
I
like Jake
put
is trying to wrap this up.
Yep. Like I said, I have zero
like
control
more
over any of
speed.
you, but
I
you know
have
it's fine.
9,001 experience points on my character sheet.
And
Also,
so, yeah.
everybody, thank you for the birthday wishes.
Yeah. What else was there? Game Gorgon. Monday nights is Clear Skies. Tuesdays, Hijinks and Handbars. Wednesday we have off. Thursdays, well, not on QueueTimes, A Darkened Wish, which is a D&D show. It's by the author of A Darkened Wish, which is the D&D IDW comic book. BDO Vultures is running it. We're producing it, which is very exciting. Fridays is Filthy Casual Fridays. We had Krug on this week, and it was basically unabridged Game Gorgon, which is we just sat there and just talked about.
It was heckin' fun.
Yeah.
Heckin'.
And then Sundays, Long Beach by night in the morning, and then Quarter Corvids. That's everything. Bye.
That was very unceremonious.
Yep.